617 slugging.
Apologize for any technical difficulties you've experienced. Nice start for Jack Kemp, who has, I just looking at his bio while we were kind of down there for a moment. Favorite food, not a peanut butter and jam sandwich. So big changes for Jack Kemp. Went away to college and suddenly he's too good for peanut butter and jam sandwiches.
Wow.
It's a tragedy. Also, favorite artist is now Oasis.
Well, that's a tragedy for you, isn't it? We'll be having a lot of Oasis talk in the broadcast today.
What happened to him? First off, I always love referencing the peanut butter and jam, and obviously this was almost like he was not happy with all
Maybe you talked about it so much, you just, on the broadcast, you just turned him right off. I can't be known as the guy who just eats PB&Js all the time.
Yeah. Nice pitch. Jackson Inman doesn't like any called pitch that doesn't go his way.
Doesn't any batter, though?
Well, no, his looks of disdain are pretty palpable. Like, he's not trying to hide it at all. That was one of the keys last game, and probably the best game we've seen here at George Taylor Field. The first victories by the Ironbacks over Batavia. That was a nail biter all the way down to the very end.
It was exciting, and they had so many like back and forths. You know, Batavia started making a kind of a comeback later on in the game there, and it was getting a little dicey in the ninth, but they were able to close it down.
Yeah, and the teams were so into it. You would see from pitch to pitch there in the 8th and 9th, the Batavia dugout reacting one pitch, and then the next pitch, the Ironbacks reacting. Right. It was a wild game to behold. So we'd love to see something like that tonight. It's good to see Jack Kemp off to a good start. Also says in his bio, pro Mario Kart racer.
Okay.
So many things have happened in just.
Well, you know, you grow up. You know, you go off to college. You leave the nest. You grow up a little bit. You realize there's other things out there than PB&Js. You know.
There's more than Tragically Hip.
That's
There's
right.
Oasis.
There's Oasis.
There's more than peanut butter and jam. What's he eating now? He doesn't really narrow it down for us. We'll get to the bottom of it. Oh, that was a close pitch. Full count. It's been a good battle. Inman's never an easy out. The Ironbacks did a good job with them last game, but every at-bat was an odyssey.
Ooh.
There's a walk.
Keeps the inning alive there for him. Yeah, today might be not a game I would want to work a lot of pitches, considering it's really hot outside, but...
Yeah, well, we were talking, to me, the guy I feel sorriest for is Connor Gates, because I've never liked that position for many reasons. Skinny guys, foul balls, being hit by a foul ball is not a good thing for a skinny dude. And it's just hot.
Yeah, you just got to wear all that gear, right?
Yeah.
Standing.
Up and down, up and down. You're supposed to run and cover, first base sometimes. We'll see how that long at bat with Inman impacts Kemp now. I mean, that's the thing, one tough at bat like that impacts the next at bat.
Well, especially after the first two were kind of quick and easy, right? Well, not quick and easy, but relatively effective. Upstairs, ball two.
As we know, Inman likes to run. Got 7 stolen bases.
Yeah, they got a couple guys on their roster. The Jalen David's got 25. Glenn Brooks, 21. Brooks is on deck here.
Long conversation out there with Gatens trying to get Kemp on the good foot. See how that works out. Brock batting .403. It's a pretty relentless lineup. He's got 5 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run, and 67 at bats. So this 3-4 combo of Inman and Brock are nothing if not intimidating. Oh, well, some conversations are more impactful than others. That was, swallow side.
There's a strike there.
Just on the corner. Yeah, we got a few people back, right? It's Eli Thompson's back as well.
I don't think it's Eli Thompson. Is it Eli
Who's
Thompson?
Thompson. How many Thompsons we got?
Wes Thompson.
Wes Thompson. Aw. Well, it's
Back.
good to have a Thompson back.
That's right. It's back-to-back walks here for Kemp. Now after getting a fly out to right and a strikeout, he's got the dangerous Glenn Brooks coming up. As I mentioned, to Brooks's 21 stolen bases, he's also got a 389 batting average, 589 slugging, 2 home runs, 3 triples, 3 doubles.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is known in some circles as pretty darn good. There you
There's a
go. Nice
strike.
pitch started off.
Don't think
The
Brooks
old-
liked that one too much.
The old 10-6 curveball. I think it bit at the knees. Brooks takes second. Realigns. Clears the mechanism, as they say. Ooh.
Inside. 1-on-1.
One of the things we talked about last year is that Kemp is late to becoming a pitcher.
That's right.
Sometimes you'll see sort of the evidence of that when he loses his form a bit.
Ooh.
But again, we haven't seen him since he went away to school and became an Oasis fan and stopped eating peanut butter and jam sandwiches. So perhaps that's rectified as well.
1-2 the count here. Brooks. Fouls it off.
Good pitch. They make you work, do the Muckdogs. Yes, the meat of the order is tough for Batavia. It's a little high. 2-2. Kemp's battling.
I think that's what made the game last week when they won so effective, was just being able to kind of take advantage of the heart of the order and it's a swing foul down the third base line.
Error by the third base coach. When in Merton. We need Big Papa to set that bar a little bit higher. So when opposition's third base coaches coming to town, they're like, I better be sharp on these ground balls. I don't want to look bad. Right now, it's like, it just doesn't matter.
Swing
Nice
and a miss.
pitch.
Strikes out Brooks. 2 strikeouts for Kemp in the first. 2 runners left aboard as it's zeros as we head to the bottom of the first.
Let's hear it for the Ironbacks, everybody.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field for the bottom of the first. It's 0-0 score between the Niagara Ironbacks and the Batavia Muckdogs. We got leadoff man here for the Ironbacks, Michael Gregus. Sorry, we corrected that last game.
Yeah, we did.
Gregus.
You may not listen last time because the audio was a bit of a mess, but we did issue a formal apology for our continued protracted bad pronunciation of Michael Gregus' last name. So, again, our sincerest apologies. Noah Nix on the mound for Batavia. He's a freshman from Rend Lake College. He had 13 appearances this year at college, 4.75 ERA, 47 Ks, 36 innings. He's pitched 6 innings for Batavia this year. 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks, 4 Ks.
Lots of force.
Lots of force.
He's currently 1-on-1 to Gregus.
It's tough old habits. Old habits.
Let's wait till the next guy comes up.
Yeah. Yeah, top of the order has been a challenge for us. 1-2 the count here. Ooh, just a little bit low. Greg has been excellent for the Ironbacks this year.
Yeah, he's been consistent for sure. 355 batting average. Typically leads off. Can play outfield, first base. He's got some speed in the base pass.
Yeah, got 4 doubles, 3 triples. He can get around the bases in a hurry. And he makes the opposing pitcher work. Full count. Just missing low.
He's got a little bit of swagger too, right?
Oh, he's got a lot of swagger. There's no doubt. I mean, this is a team that has an abundance of swagger, particularly the 2 guys at the top of the order. That is strike three.
Wow. Gregus was running down the first, but he's going to be walking to the dugout instead there. That looks like a pain in the corner for the first strikeout.
That's a good call.
For Nix.
That was a good call, I think. Right at the knees. Looked like from here. Your friend of mine, Peyton Panazzo, stepping up to the plate. Oh, nice little curveball there from Nix. Last game, neither team really got off offensively. It was a lot of kind of walks and some miscues in the field, uncharacteristic miscues in the field.
Yeah, lots of errors. I mean,
the Ironbacks.
You had a dominant start.
5 in errors by the end of it.
It was, yep.
Recall, so.
Yep. Yeah, after like a dominant start by Miles.
And the Ironbacks offense has been a bit MIA since that night. And it really didn't do a lot that night. When you think about it, they went to Batavia. They went to Geneva.
Geneva, yeah.
They were shut out largely for the bulk of the game. Got 3 runs late.
Yeah.
Doubleheader against Batavia.
They were better in the second game, but it was a blowout in the first game there. It was a chop around the third baseline. Handled and tossed to first for the second out. Now, they did have a little bit of unfortunate events happen on the way back from Geneva. That
I forgot about the broken down bus.
The broken down bus, yeah. But I did confirm with Griff. They said the players were in great spirits. They're out there at 3-4 in the morning in a parking lot, tossing the football around, playing hacky sack, making the best of it. You know.
Broken down again?
So they broke down on the side of the highway. The bus driver was able to get the computers working to get the bus off the side of the highway and pull into like a open parking lot, so to speak.
Is this in America?
This is in America, yeah.
Okay. Whereabouts in America?
Not 100%.
Somewhere.
Only had so much time before the game started to get the full details.
Somewhere between Geneva and
I'm guessing somewhere between Geneva and St. Catharines, yeah.
Yeah. For the uninitiated, St. Catharines, sometimes referred to as St. Kitts.
It's right up the bat for the Ironbacks here is the red-hot Jordan Gallo. Coming into this one batting .500. He's hitting so well, he's moved up the lineup, and there he's going to find a hit.
I don't know. I think
maybe
they'll probably
an error.
call that a hit. Jalen David just couldn't handle that one. came up and got him kind of on the palm of the glove.
Uh, 1 and 2.
My goodness. Are we back? We may be back here at George Taylor Field. Again, our apologies for the audio difficulties. It is 0-0. There's a runner on first base. Mr. Hendrik Vandermeer got on there via an error by the shortstop from Batavia.
A foul ballhorn making a rare appearance here.
Yeah, the foul ball horn has had a quiet year thus far. Quiet first half here in George Taylor Field. Connor Gatens back behind the plate. Pants are dirty, just like old times.
That's right. Kemp back on the mound. It feels like circa 2025 Ironbacks. Safe at second base. A stolen base for Vandermeer.
Romich with a pretty good pitch to work with there in terms of trying to throw at Vandermeer, but yeah, he got down there pretty quick. Nice slide to the outside of the second base. Bag. 1 and 2 on Gatens. Man,
Upstairs.
really liberal strike zone. This inning's strike zone has been different than the strike zone we've seen thus far this game.
It's getting hotter, so
Yeah,
decisions
you
are
might
made.
realize, like, wait, how long are we going to be here if I
Yes.
keep calling this small strike zone?
Down low. Full count now to Gatens. Carter Shin waiting on deck. Hits leader for the Ironbacks last year. Still waiting to get going. Just
Yeah.
returning back from injury, of course. Only played 5 games. Strike
Oh my
3
goodness.
call.
That had to be 2 inches outside, but that's been a
That's a tough one there.
that's a rough call. Shin batting 133. 15 at bats into the season. He was at that layoff. That'll put the dent in your timing, so he's still trying to refine it.
First pitch upstairs for ball 1.
Shin from Burlington, Ontario. Favorite artist, Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably better than Oasis, right?
In my book, I really don't know who the Imagine Dragons are, to be honest.
Oh, really? You probably heard
The
of them.
name, like, I have an
You probably heard of
attachment
them
to it.
before,
I have an
yeah.
emotional kind of like.
We
I'm
hear
not
the song
sure.
one every 6 here at the ballpark.
Do
So,
we?
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Yeah. I'll point them out to you next time.
Okay,
It's about
thanks.
5 songs away, so.
Ooh.
Chopper just foul there. 1 and 2 the count.
that's a good pitch.
I'm sure you've heard their song before there. You'd be like, oh, okay, yeah.
You can kind of tell he's a bit out of whack at the plate, like a little bit of a lean back
Yep.
as that curveball came in, and curveball landed, outside part of the plate. So little single probably scores Vandermeer. Big hole between first and second here.
Yeah, Nix and the catcher there.
You know, the shame of it all, with all the technical difficulties we've had these past 2 games, I have all these great Batavia facts that are just sitting here, unused. Unused, but maybe we'll get to them if our audio hangs in there for the remainder of the game. You see the old Lion Dunk Schoolie pool far out there in left field, just off camera sight. Full of people today as the temperatures have soared here in southern Ontario.
It's probably the best spot Meriden to go to right now.
Best spot in Meriden, indeed. unless you're right beside an ice cream truck.
Well, even that. Oh, Nix throws it away, but Vandermeer was sliding in the second, not deep enough. Yeah, even an ice cream truck. I don't know. I think I'd take the pool. It's it's constant
for
coolness.
sure.
You know, ice cream only lasts so long. And in this heat, it's more like soup than ice cream.
Yeah, true.
Jumper back to the pitcher. Goes to third base. Gets the leadoff runner. Vandermeer at third and a fielder's choice.
Third baseman, number 18, Cooper Martin.
It's bringing up third baseman Cooper Martin. Martin hitting .382 on the year. Again, showing impressive defense at third base all season long for the Ironbacks.
Yeah, he's been Mr. Reliable at third base when, you know, not everything is, he's been like Mr. Automatic there at third base.
He has, yep.
Yeah. Just money.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
They're really struggling with that kind of slider action he has on that. I don't know if it's slider or curveball, but it's, I don't know. It feels like it's kind of level, but definitely has more action. Like it's more deceptive to the hitters than I'm picking up from here. There it is again.
Fouls that one off. 0-2.
See, it's really thrown it high in the strike zone too. So
Runners going outside. Throw down. Not in time. Shin steals second base. Second stolen base of the inning for the Ironbacks. Puts Shin in scoring position here, and if Martin can just get a base hit there, probably scores him from second base.
the Ironbacks do like to run. That's close play at second base.
Fouls it off to stay alive.
I really think, like, when you see the second baseman holding the runner on, they haven't seen Cooper Martin bat enough.
Right.
To know that. I mean, that's kind of his spot there between first and second.
Martin, 26 hits on the year, 2 extra base hits, so he's a singles machine here, but he finds his gaps. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Martin. Second strikeout of the inning for Nix. 1 left aboard for the Ironbacks as we head to the top of the third.
One Ironback left on base. This inning is brought to you by the Lancer
Should run more
Family
water.
Restaurant, serving diner-style breakfast, brunch,
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. We're at the top of the third on your way. Still 0-0 between the Niagara Ironbacks and the Batavia Muckdogs. Up for Batavia here in the third is the extra hitter, Braden I. I coming into this one hitting .226. It's been a pretty effective couple innings here for the return of Jack Kemp. 3 strikeouts. Just quickly ahead 0-1. Upstairs 1-1.
Huh? Probably. Why? At a mall? Oh, maybe.
There we go. Despite the shaking of the head by Braden I, that was a strike. It's 1-2. The strike zone is definitely expanded.
Oh, a chopper.
Fouled off the leg.
Just fouled.
That's no fun.
Yeah, you were talking about that, especially on a hot day like this.
Yeah, everything hurts on a day like today.
Oh, Darren's favorite song.
Oasis. Yeah. Goodness gracious. One and two, the count. Braden I from Westminster College.
Well, they're playing it for Jack Kemp, obviously.
Gotta be.
Gotta be. Outside, 2-2.
There's been one kind of hiccup with his outing today. It's just some of those non-competitive pitches that are just way off the plate, you know.
Yeah, I did say he's got 3 strikeouts, but he's also issued 3 walks as well. Fouls that one off to stay alive.
Batavia's tough. I mean, we said it before. They make you work, try to get deep into the count, and then they do things like this, just foul it off and foul it off. So.
Yeah, and this is their number 10 hitter, even still making him work.
Yep. Jalen David on deck.
It's a shot to center. That's Brashad.
Oh,
Can't
nice
make it. What an
try by
effort.
Brashad.
What an effort.
Just flung the bat at it and lifted it into center field. Prashad with got a good jump. Nice dive. Just physics was against him. So it is sooner or later against all of us. So leadoff single for I. Here's
back.
David. There you go,
First
strike
pitch,
one.
Strike there.
That
nice.
outside corner has been expansive today for both pitchers.
Kemp goes and checks the runner at first. Again, his little dance off of first is distracting Kemp a little bit here. So a shot down the third, just past the glove of Martin into left field. strikeout of the evening.
Jackson Inman.
Let's bring it up. Jackson Inman. Inman walked back in the first inning. Inman, just another one of these dangerous hitters for the Muckdogs lineup. That was a big strikeout of Russell there by Kemp. 4th of the day.
Now you get to the meat of the order.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Inman.
First big test for Kemp today. And it certainly ups the ante when you got the 3-4 hitters here who are pretty serious dudes.
Strike
Nice pitch.
2. Going back with the same pitch again. That was impressive there. Fooled him twice.
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to get him a third time, though. So what are you thinking here? Maybe like a... Oh, I always say fastball high and tight, but that's like my answer for everything.
Yeah.
All purpose.
And you might actually get the strike, though, because the inside corner like that, it's a chopper to first base, takes the out. Runners advance to second and third. 2 outs now.
That's impressive, you know, like that's about the best case scenario that you're going to get with Inman.
Definitely. And you got him thinking, too, right? He's quickly down 0-2. He doesn't really know what's going on here. Then you got a little chopper off to the mound there, or after the first base.
Doesn't get easier here, though. You got Russell coming up. You got Evan Brock up to plate.
Right, Brock hitting 403 coming into this one, and 582 slugging. So he's dangerous with runners on.
Took a walk
Swing
last time.
at a miss. That's the pitch that Inman was chasing there.
That's the old Uncle Charlie 10-6 curveball over the top. It's causing him some trouble right now. They went way off of it. There it is again. Oh my goodness. That was a good pitch. Treated fairly unfairly by...
He might have got some sweat in
play
the eye.
umpire.
Maybe he missed that call. I don't know.
Could be. 1-1 is a count.
There's a corner pinch there. 1-2. 1 strike away from striking out the side here. Yep, you are correct. Darren always is pointing out my mistakes.
It's, despite the swing batter, the batter somehow managed not to swing. Good attempt. The crowd trying to get involved, make a difference here. Power of suggestion. But Evan Brock was unmoved by the cries of the crowd. 2-2 is the count. Nice ball.
It's going to find a hole through short. 1 run will score. They're waving in 2. 2 runs will score. Batavia takes a 2-0 lead here in the third. And a 2 RBI base hit by Evan Brock.
That's a shame, you know, and I mean, it's kind of what Batavia does, but you had a little flare that fell in front of Prashad. You had a little squibber that got between short and third, and you had decent knock there through short and third. 2 runs. Baseball can be unfair.
That's right, bringing up center fielder Glenn Brooks. Strikeout to end the first inning. Kemp steps off here.
Oh. Goodness. Ball 1.
Just outside for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's funny how it works. I mean, the Ironbacks beating Batavia, to get themselves to 500 was a big deal. Beating them for the very first time in a really tight game. And, from that, you go and lose to Geneva, who's been on the upswing but still has largely been near the bottom of the league the last couple of years. Lose 2 to Batavia.
The beer batter, number 7.
And then
Back to
you're-
back to Batavia, yeah.
Yeah, now you're worrying a little bit. Suddenly things have gone the other way. It's funny how things work.
That's baseball.
Yeah.
A little meeting in the mound here, or story time. I'm sure Jack Kemp's missed these over the course of the season here.
Maybe he's over this too. Who
Yeah,
knows?
but you never know. I had a thought. He probably heard so much Oasis last year being an Ironback that he just decided, I'm going to continue and keep playing.
Maybe that's it. You just
Yeah.
decided
Just-
can't beat him, join
Yeah,
him.
that's right. Has
Could
it
be
worked for
right.
you yet?
What's that?
Has it worked for you yet?
No,
Joining
it has not. It never has. I mean, in the 90s, there was a lot of Oasis I had to listen to, and I was unmoved, unswayed.
All right, everyone's returned to the dugout here. Stepping in for Batavia, Braden Redmond. He's first baseman, struck out back in the second. He's coming here, 2 outs in the third, runners at first and second.
My goodness gracious. This is probably the most erratic zone we've seen in a while. It's nebulous. Like, man, that was the same pitch.
Yeah, and we go back to
We were
that Brock
further
at bat.
outside.
It looked like that high upstairs fastball was strike
Strike
3,
Yeah.
and it turns out he gets 2 RBIs out of it instead.
Yeah.
There's a shot that's also going to find a hole between second or third and short. Let's go to score another run here for Batavia. 3-0 lead now. There's another single. Brock runs home. He's 2 RBIs, single, and a run scored now.
Yeah.
Brooks stands on second. Cooper Romich, the catcher, stepping up. He walked back in the second. Just doesn't get any easier for Kemp here.
Now he's getting nickeled and dimed to death out here.
Well, that's definitely not helping either, is it? And those Batavia hitters are just finding holes, almost the same hole every time they've hit between third and short this inning.
Yeah.
Romich takes strike 1. It's a high fly ball. Gallos making his way under it for the catch. And it's Batavia gets 3. It's 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. It's going to bring up London Prashad.
His last game here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been a highlight, a treat to watch in center field, actually.
Yeah, no, he's looked terrific out in center field for sure.
Behind the plate, that's going to get Prashad down the
Playing way in. It's kind of a in-man out there. It's surprising.
maybe a little, just because Greg just has a bit of power, a little pop.
Yeah, well, be nice if he got the bat on the ball here. He could get a run.
Outside, 2-2.
They're saying Prashad under favorite player, put no favorite player. He's cutting his own path.
Fouls that one off to stay alive. They got lucky there because that was a tough pitch to swing at.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, Nick's from up here, I'm not really, it doesn't scream A-plus stuff. Or,
Yeah.
You know, but he certainly had the Ironbacks off balance. I don't know if it's just they're sort of in a rut right now, but
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call in Gregges. Second strikeout of the afternoon. That's the 6th strikeout of the evening for Nix.
yeah.
He's been racking them up here, only the 3rd. The Golden K doesn't count for him, does it?
No, that's nobody's. What do we got? 4 out there for the Ironbacks thus far
Yep.
from Jack Kemp.
Upstairs for ball 1.
Could really use Panazzo finding some green here.
Outside. He's ahead 0-2. Sorry, 2-0.
Panazzo batting 340. Played 15 games. 47 at bats, 1 double.
Fouls that one off. 2-1. Yeah, it's been really good in the field for the Ironbacks, but you sort of spoke of that earlier in you probably missed it because of our technical difficulties there, but there was an error fest last Thursday.
Yeah, that
and
was.
Panazzo had a couple of them there.
Panazzo had a rough game last night in the field, which, you know, into each life a little rain must fall.
He fouls that one off. 2-2 the count now.
Ironbacks desperate for a little hit.
Fouls another one off here.
Prashad. Long wait on 3rd, hoping to cash.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 goes Panazzo. Second K. Back to back. 3 Ks in the inning. 7 total for Knicks. 3-0 Batavia as we head to the top of the 4th.
This inning is brought to you by Travis.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field, the top of the 4th on your way. 3-0 Batavia Muckdogs lead over the Niagara Ironbacks. New pitcher on the mound for the Ironbacks, Jaden Corbin. We've seen a lot of him, Darren. We're going to see him again tonight. It's his 5th appearance for the Ironbacks on the season. Usually he's their innings eater type of pitcher coming out of the pen here for the Ironbacks.
He is. Yeah, there's nobody we've seen pitch more than Jaden Corbin.
That's right.
13 and a third innings this year, so he's been out here a fair amount. 17 hits, 10 earned runs, 9 walks, 5 Ks. He's been, I feel like he hasn't quite found himself this year thus far.
Let's also go to close the book on Kemp's first start for the Ironbacks. Base hit into the right field corner. That could be trouble. All the way to the fence. It's going to be a stand-up double for the DH, Jalen Rock. Kemp, though, goes 3 innings, gives up 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. A lot of 4s today.
Yeah.
Bringing up right fielder Kyle Vaughn. He went grounded out to third base to end the second. Comes up here with a runner on second base and no out. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Rock's got a big lead off a second. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That's a high fly ball. Rashad under it to make the catch for the first out. And you mentioned Brashad's last game. That's one thing we're definitely going to miss was his defensive awareness out there in center. It almost looks like no ball can't be caught.
Yeah, I think the only critique you could make is sometimes a little overly aggressive with his throws.
Sure.
Like
Yep.
missing the cutoff.
Yeah, we
man,
missed
what have
a
you,
couple
but
cutoff guys for sure.
Small caveat. I mean, we just haven't seen anybody play the outfield remotely as well as he has. You know, like Steady Chase Hubble was wonderful.
Yep.
I think Prashad, just in terms of jumps, speed, reads, like he's fantastic. I really shouldn't be comparing players, so forgive me. But he's been fantastic. He's been sublime out there.
It really has.
Those would be the two guys that probably jump out to me as the best outfielders we've seen.
Yep.
To date, Prashad and Hubble.
Let's bring it up. Braden Nye, extra hitter for Batavia. He walked and scored back in the 3-run third inning. It's currently 1-1 the count to Nye.
Batavia, I don't think I've seen a team be as blatant about not liking pitches as Batavia. Which, vis-a-vis nothing. I don't know what it means. That's my
The
observation.
chopper off. Corpin goes to third.
Goodness, they got him. Oh.
Got him with the tag. They got lucky there. They get the leadoff runner there at third base, a fielder's choice. It looked a little questionable there because everybody was sort of saying they go to first, but he went to third.
I know, like it was one of those where you wanted to don't do the thing that you're about to do. Like he paused long enough where you're like, oh no, you're not really thinking about throwing it to third, are you?
Yeah.
Turns out he was.
Yeah.
And then it just so happened that Rock made some peculiar decisions at third base.
Yeah, he came in an
got
awkward
him off
slide there and got him off the
I
bag
don't
and
know
went for
what
the
happened
tag.
After that, yeah, exactly. He went into some sort of I'm not sure what happened there at third base.
Yeah, because
He
we talk
probably
about it
went
often,
forward.
right? Sometimes you just got to take the out and just keep putting them up there a little bit. But
Yeah, take what you can get.
and you go from having runners at the corners to having two out here with runner on first.
Yeah.
Top of the order, though, ahead Jalen David. David's 1 for 2 with a run scored. It's quickly ahead in the count, 2-0.
Let's see if Corpin can take advantage of the gift.
There's a shot to center. Prashad's under it for the out. Down goes Batavia in the fourth. It's still 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the inning.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the bottom of the fourth. The Ironbacks are down 3-0. They've got the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up here. Gallo, Cutler, Vandermeer. So here's hoping the Ironbacks can kind of shake off the early game malaise and find a little something on offense. Prashad stranded on third there last inning.
This guy up the bat's the guy to do it, too.
Yeah, Gallo's been on a heater. I mean, when you're hitting 500, that's a heater.
I'd say that's probably better than a heater.
Yeah. That's what a heater aspires to.
He chops that one foul. 1-1.
Yeah, Nix has done quite the job. Noah Nix on the mound for Batavia. It's outside. Batavia dugout's been pretty loud all game. They've had a lot of things to be positively loud about.
Gallo fouls that one off. 2-2.
Feels like they've been behind a lot tonight. Like a lot of foul balls.
Yep.
And they're just behind on the pitch. So he's got to be keeping them off balance.
Outside. Full count now.
Crowd's into it.
There's a shot to second. Eats up the second shortstop. No
He's
throw.
having a rough game out there. Red Foreman is behind us.
E6
Declared
confirmation.
it's an E6. That's the second error of the game. He's having, like, there's no such thing as a routine ground in short today.
Go check out the irrigation system at short, I think. There's just
Well, there's an opportunity for the Ironbacks.
That's right. And Kieran Cutler coming up here with a man on. Looking to prove the Cutler family proud as they've made the trip all the way
All
from
the way
Newfoundland.
from, Newfoundland, and we know that's a trip. That's a hike. That's a day's drive straight through, and then some. If you're coming from Newfoundland, what is that? Ferry? You got to take a ferry.
Gotta take a
from
ferry,
Newfoundland
or you
to
fly.
what,
You actually fly.
Labrador?
You can fly in there too.
Well, I know you can fly. I know they got an airport.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like I'm not saying I didn't
Yeah.
think Newfoundland had an airport. Like
Well,
I know they do, but
Yeah, Dad, take a
did
ferry.
did he fly or did he drive? What kind of conversation did he have?
It was a
when he
quick.
popped by?
It was a quick. Yeah, it was quick. It
You
was
didn't
brief.
interrogate him? How did
Well,
you get here?
Not quite.
How did you get here?
I was waiting for you to show up, but you were late. So those are the burning questions you would
late
typically ask.
Because it's like 100 degrees out, and I thought
Yeah,
I want to stay in the place with air conditioning
that's right.
longer.
Last guy shows up, gets the lawn chair too. So
Yeah, exactly. This isn't even a lawn chair, man. This is like, I don't know what this, like some 70s like paint business chair. Oh,
fouls that one off. 1-2 the count.
I'll tell you, Nix has had him off balance all game. I don't really get it, but it's working.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter if I get it or not.
No.
Gallo has not really shown a proclivity. Is that a word? Proclivity towards stealing. And we'll see. Usually pretty modest lead on a team not
Fouls
known
another
for
one off there.
base running modesty. Cutler taking a second to get back in the box. 1-2.
Yeah, only 3 stolen bases on this season for Gallo.
That's quite the wait here for this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Down goes Cutler for the second strikeout of the game. 8th strikeout on the day for Nix.
Wow.
It's bringing up the extra hitter Hendrik Vandermeer, who reached on an error by the shortstop.
Coming in with
Jalen David, sorry.
some tragically hit.
Hopefully hear a lot of that at tomorrow's game.
Well, you never can tell, really. I mean, isn't Canada Day the official day where to play as much House of Pain and Shaggy as possible? Isn't that
When you're in the house, absolutely.
kind of classic Canada Day tradition?
Yeah.
Shaggy. He's like an honorary Canadian, really.
Yeah, Shaggy, House of Pain, and your favorite Oasis, right?
Yeah.
Just back to back to back,
Right, yeah.
playing all the
Right
hits. 1-1 the count here to Vandermeer. Maybe they'll throw in some Imagine Dragons. You just don't know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know
Well,
it's
you
them.
said, yeah, exactly. It'd just be another.
Up goes time there.
Nix really has some pregnant pauses there on the mound.
Yeah.
I don't know if the idea is just to kind of get the batter cold, but not a bad idea by Vandermeer to step out.
Tough to get cold on this day. Outside, 2-1.
I don't know if that's part of what he's been doing out there, is just varying the time between pitches. He's got a very Juan Guzman kind of. Remember Juan Guzman? for
Oh,
the
yeah,
Jays
do
in
I
those,
ever.
Like 5-hour games while he was on the mound. Vandermeer's first game with the Ironbacks, really impressive.
Got chopper in the hands.
So is that off his foot? Yeah, it was off his foot. Dead ball.
I'm just calling him out, but they're calling it foul, actually. It definitely went off his foot. Vandermeer's walking around like he definitely fouled it off.
Hey, what's the conversation between umpires going to be?
Well, the first
Like
base,
it looked like it went off his foot. The way it
And the-
came off.
the way he's walking around, too, seemed like he fouled it off his foot.
Yeah.
I think because the first base umpire called him out, I think he wants clarification that it actually was fouled off his foot.
Oh my goodness.
They called him out. Wow.
So here comes Big Papa. Big Papa's a little heated. He's definitely invading his personal space right now. He's got some things to say.
He's got his
There's
hands in the
pointing.
air. He's waving them like he just don't care.
Yeah.
He's definitely saying when it goes off your foot, that's typically foul.
It's a dead ball.
Right.
If it hits off your foot, I don't know. It was wacky. He's looking to the heavens. He's not impressed. Richard Griffin is not impressed at all. That was a strange call. I gotta say, I don't even
know what the play was to score it
I
at
don't
because I
even
was
know.
so focused on.
He's
I
out
think
at
it was
first.
a grounder to first. Yeah.
OOF.
Yeah.
OOF. Out at first.
Out
Look
at
at me.
first. Okay.
I think there might be an A in there.
Yeah.
Not the second O. Sorry about that.
We'll figure that out in between innings.
Nice
Bringing
pitch.
up Connor Gayden's the catcher. He struck out back in the second. One of 8 strikeout victims here for the Ironbacks tonight.
Yeah, Ironbacks trying to find their mojo. Their lost mojo. Isn't it a Mike Myers movie?
Yeah, Austin Powers too.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's Canada Day. We can talk about Mike Myers.
We can.
movies.
We're allowed. Yeah.
Yeah. One Gator. Chance for an RBI here. Get the Ironbacks happening.
There's a foul off. Just missed that one. 2-2.
See Gators on it. 2-2. Batting .308 coming into this game is a good old Gator.
Yeah, only a couple games though.
Gator from Tillsonburg, Ontario.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the 9th strikeout of the night for Nix. Second K of the game for Gatens. And that's going to do it for the Ironbacks in the 4th. 3-0 Batavia lead as we head to the 5th.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's still 3-0 Batavia Muckdogs over the Niagara Ironbacks. It's the top of the 5th. Ironbacks offense been quiet. Jaden Corpin working on his 2nd inning. Came in relief of Jack Kemp in the 4th. He's got the meat of the order: Cooper Russell, Jackson Inman, Evan Brock up. It's a tall order for Corpin.
You know, Russell coming in here striking out.
Okay, we had some musical.
Technical difficulties.
So
Usually what
musical
happens up here in the
technical
press box, we're
difficulties
just full of technical difficulties.
Yeah. I promised some information about Batavia, and you may not know, Jesse, that Batavia was used as a filming location for the 1987 comedy road film Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Love that movie. And is it a homage to Candy
Classic.
Tomorrow? Well, John Candy.
That's not a pillow. Yeah, that is a classic. Yeah, John Candy. And during filming, Candy was seen around Batavia, made a stop at a tavern, Haveron's Town Manor, with a friend about midnight, February 24th, 1987. After playing electronic darts, there's a turn of phrase you don't hear a lot these days.
Electric. Oh, that one eats up Panazzo on the exchange.
I'm going to have to look down to Lucas for the call. Is that an E6? Yeah, that's an error. We got our friend Lucas back, keeping score today. Always a good thing.
That's a tough one there. Just going to put the leadoff man aboard for Batavia in the 5th. There again, as
Which
Darren mentioned, bringing
need
up
no favors.
Inman and Brock. You don't want to put any runners aboard there.
No, don't do Batavia any favors when it's coming into Inman
right.
and Brock.
Brock coming into this game had 31 RBIs, and now he's got 2 more tonight, putting him at 33 on this season.
Hey, Jesse, you ever heard the song Fast Car by Tracy Chapman?
I have, yes. Yeah. First time today, though.
First time today. Yeah, I've heard that one quite a bit. So, John Candy is playing electronic darts at Haveron's Town Manor in Batavia, 1987. Decides he's hungry. Nick Cicchino, manager of the Pizza Partners,
Oh,
offered to make him
Russell, sorry.
the best pizza in Batavia. Candy agreed to go, but only if he could make the pizza. Cinquino opened the shop around 2:30 a.m. Candy took over in the kitchen, keeping the group up until 4:30 a.m.
This is like a Seinfeld thing? Make your own pie?
Make your own pie. John Candy in Batavia.
Wow.
True story.
Is that place still around?
I have no... Well, I'll check. Haveron's Town Manor.
Yeah.
Electronic darts. Are they still playing electronic darts at
Well, I
Haveron's
mean,
Town
you're
Manor?
known for electronic darts. Like, you probably got to have a picture of John Candy in your kitchen making his pie, too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, we could check. First, we'll check the bar they met at. Haveron's Town Manor, Batavia. No. The first article that comes up is Backward Glances,
No.
Town Manor Motel, 1960s. So it's not looking good for that place.
That's too bad. That's a chopper to second. Shin along. We're rolling the other way. He's not going to get him. It's going to put runners at first and second here. No out with the ever dangerous Evan Brock coming up.
Yeah.
And they got Smash Mouth All-Star on the
Yeah, which
box
is usually,
here.
a forebearer of disaster.
Yeah.
I'm saying right now that, hey man, I'm an all-star, has been the forebearer of doom for some time.
Yeah, it's like Brock's going to do something here, foreshadowing the future events.
Yeah. Other interesting facts about Batavia.
There's a shot down the third base line. That's fair. That's going to score 1. They're waving home 2. Here comes Inman around. He's going to score 5-0 Batavia here. That's a long run for Inman. He was almost losing it coming into home plate. Still gets the score. Another 2 RBIs for Brock. This guy is just an RBI machine. Stand-up double. 4 RBIs now for Brock. Let's bring it up. the center fielder, Glenn Brooks, struck out today. Was hitting 389 coming into the evening. Comes in here with no outs and a runner on second. Brooks stands there. Sorry, Brock stands there. Brooks is up to bat.
Yeah, this inning's got that feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah. And you were right, Darren. They played All-Star, and Brock made him pay.
Yep.
He's looking definitely like an All-Star on this season, I tell you. Corbin here, one-on-one to Brooks. No activity in the Ironbacks bullpen. They're going to be riding Corbin probably for a while here.
I know. My boyfriend wants to go golfing tomorrow, but I'm like, well, maybe we could go swimming instead. No, we both do. Yes.
Oh, Corbin hits him on the back. Puts runners at first and second. Nowhere.
This is our beer batter, Braden Redmond.
And the beer batter, Braden Redmond. 1 for 2, struck out in the second, singled in the third. Comes up here with 2 runners, no out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, exactly.
Showing bunt there. Foul ball.
Maybe goes to like Legends.
1-1 the count here to Redmond.
I'd say so. I think he's way better than I am for sure. He's going to TPC Canada to golf next week, so. I'm nowhere. Oh yeah.
Fly ball.
Yeah.
It'll be a long run from Martin. He can't make the catch.
Yeah, it would have been a tough catch to make for Martin.
Yeah, he was kind of twisted and
Yeah, those lefties slice down the third baseline. Seem to struggle with the trajectory.
an 0-2 here to Redmond. Corbin needs a big out. Inside.
Oh,
Hits him on
goodness.
the shoulder. This will be the second hit by pitch of the inning, back to back.
Yeah.
Rode the
This
base.
inning started having that vibe of
Number 47.
incoming doom.
Well, when you play Smash Mouth, I guess
Yep.
that's.
You invited it.
It was.
How did the Smash
foreshadowing.
Mouth get into my house? You
Foreshadowing.
invited it in. It's only one way for Smash Mouth to get into your house.
Bringing up the catcher, Cooper Romich. 0 for 1. Fly out to right field. Walked in the second. Coming in with the bases loaded. Nobody out.
Oh my
Inside
goodness.
the ball one.
Yeah, Corbin struggling. They got the corners in.
High. It's looking like it's going to make a. Nope.
Boy, I mean, I'm having flashbacks to last year where I would be like, the corners are in. Can't we? Let's get an out this inning.
Yeah.
Let's please get an out. Like, let's not worry about where that out is. Let's just get an out. But we'll see. I mean, really, and my ears are ringing with the feedback from our audio. So, who are we to question decision making? You know?
1-2 the count to Romich.
This would be a big out for Corbin. Always a battler, you know. Not a lot of quit in Jaden Corbin.
No. Wow, that looked.
Goodness.
That could have been a strike from up here. Nope, standing over in between second and the pitcher there said no.
The American crowd has got some questions about that. Not
He's also
impressed
the
with the
guy
umpires.
that didn't call the foul off the
Oh
foot.
man,
but
that call was something.
high foul ball there. Dayton's running back for it. It's not going to get to that one. That's going to hit the seats.
That was tough. That was tough. Tough. Fan brought a glove. Didn't make the play. It was a shame.
Error on the
That's an
the
error.
left field
That's an error
bleachers.
on the guy in seat A17.
Aaron's also checking ticket stubs, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a man for all seasons here.
That's right. 2-2. Romich, Chairman Rock on deck.
Two and two. First baseman way in. Doctor. There you go.
Ball hits the corner. Big strikeout for Corcoran.
Froze him. Romich frozen in awe of that curveball. But the trouble's not over. That's just one out. Think the corners will stay in, Jesse?
I'm going highly likely.
Highly likely. You don't think they'll try for a double play here? We saw Roke on the bases there.
Yep. He did hit a laser down the right field, though, for a double to lead
That's
things
true.
off.
Yeah, and that was off Corbin too,
That
right?
was the end of the bat there. High fly ball on the left. Bridges makes the
Challenge
catch.
in the arm.
Great throw home.
Got him.
Got him at
Oh,
home
I don't
run.
even know if he
Toss
tagged him.
carries the double play.
I do not know if he even tagged him.
And I think that's the conversation going on right now at the home plate umpires.
Right.
The Batavia manager's coming in.
Brooks has some question. Batavia manager using his helmet to block his words. So yeah, it'll be interesting. But we'll be right back. It's 5-0 Ironbacks. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me try that again.
Batavia.
Well, I'll try that throw to the commercial again. It is 5-0 Muckdogs. Be right back. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. There's a new pitcher in for Batavia Muckdogs who are up 5-0. It's Dean Hoshide taking the mound for the Muckdogs. Let's see how he's done so far this season. Yeah, he's pitched 3 2/3, and he's been at 4 appearances, 6 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks.
He's facing off against the dangerous Carter Shin here to lead things off for the Ironbacks in the 5th.
Shin looking to find his best self still here. Hasn't looked entirely comfortable at the plate, which is natural after you've had some time off.
And a big injury to the wrist too, right? Like,
Yeah, he had an amazing season in college. You can see that, like, that's the sort of thing I'm talking about, like things we didn't necessarily see so much last season. One and two.
fouls that one off into the dugout there.
Yeah, led the CNE conference hitters with a .396 average this season. Set Gordon College all-time records in hits with 59 consecutive games. Hit streak with 25 consecutive on-base streak, 29 games. So he's
That's
trying
just
to find that form.
It's a monster season.
Yep.
Strike 3 call on the corner. Don't see that often, but Shin strikes out for the first out of the 5th.
Third baseman, number 18, Cooper Martin.
Let's bring it up. The third baseman, Cooper Martin, who is a strikeout victim back in the 2nd. That closes the book, actually, on Noah Nix, the starter for the Muckdogs.
Yeah. Thinking
2
of,
hits, 9 strikeouts.
Yeah, it's the old, speaking of Canadian artist, Bruce Coburn song, Wonder Where the Lions Are. There's, could use a little bit more growl in their game here today. Offense has been super quiet to what you're saying, Jesse, and they've looked the part. They haven't really been cheated in any way. They've looked the part of
Yeah,
thus
just an
far.
offense that's been struggling a little bit since the big win against Batavia last Thursday. They just haven't really been able to find their groove back at the plate.
But you know, it's funny. Things could change pretty quick. Martin finds a little green here. Throw a couple hits together. If you visualize, perhaps it can happen. Let's visualize together, Jesse.
Yeah,
2-1.
like the old baseball movie, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little different. Like if you imagine you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, well. Strike 2. That's got a full count here now to Martin.
Hoshidays look good. There's
It's
a
going to
walk.
be a walk for Martin. First walk of the night for the Ironbacks. Puts a runner on, which we haven't had much of tonight.
First baseman, Grayson Doctor.
Bringing up the first baseman, Grayson Doctor. We mentioned London Prashad's last game for the Ironbacks. Is also Grayson Doctor's last game tonight.
The last time we'll see the good doctor.
That's right.
See
No
if-
more doctors in the house.
Yeah, exactly. Get them all out there. Let's get them all out there. The doctor is in.
Oh, Martin's going.
We're down
High
5-0.
throw. Off the bait, but not deep enough into center. It's going to be a stolen base for Martin. Puts him in scoring position here. He's got a little bit of speed, and a base hit here by Doctor can score the run. And as you said, just all they need is one to keep building.
Ironbacks trying to find them the mojo however they can.
Jumper up to short there. Handled by David.
Which
Makes
is,
the play to first.
yeah. That was a friendly hop for David, who was a man in need of a friendly hop.
Yeah, he was looking for a friendly
He's
hop,
had a
like you
tough
said.
game.
He's had a tough game. So
If anybody's had that game in the field, like, the ball, when everything that can go wrong does go wrong, you feel for the guy a little bit.
that's right. Bringing up the number 10 hitter, London Prashad. He roped a double to left field off the fence back in the third there. Fouls off the first pitch. Evading third base coach Richard Griffin's attempt.
Oh, no, I missed that. He missed it again? Again, how can we expect opposing third base coaches to up their game if this is the bar? The bar's just too low.
Strike
Oh,
two call.
my goodness.
Prashad
Prashad
can't
not a
believe
big
that
fan of
one.
that. He is assumed that would be a ball, but it's not. It's strike two.
Strike three. Prashad goes down on 3 straight pitches. The second K of the inning for Hoshide. Down go the Ironbacks. Leave one, and it's 5-0 as we head to the 6th.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It is 5-0 Muckdogs over the Ironbacks visiting Batavia. Sticking it to the Ironbacks thus far.
Stymieing them out there, and their pitchers have just been tough, difficult for the Ironbacks to make any power contact. Haven't had a lot of base runners this evening.
Yeah, the pitching, Batavia pitching just completely shut him down. And I'm going to tell, oh man.
That's a
That's
leadoff
third
hit by
bat.
pitch of Kyle Vaughn. Third hit by pitch of the evening for Corbin.
That was we just came off of a fairly long inning.
And a fairly
Just-
short sit, too, so.
And I'm going to tell people out there, here's a little lesson I just learned. It is 100 degrees out, do not bring a chocolate-based power bar of sorts, like an RX bar.
Yeah, I don't know
Because-
what you were thinking, I tell you. There was chocolate lily
Giant
everywhere.
mess. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Not my best choice. Bad decisions have been made here.
Yep. Mustard, chocolate,
That was last year.
chocolate this year.
White shirt,
White shirt, cheesies.
Mustard.
I mean, you just love the messy foods,
I
I
do.
tell you.
but cheesies.
The cheesies.
I think cheesies are a Canadian invention. I have stuff. I have information for tomorrow.
Are they?
I think we might have invented
Huh.
the cheesy.
Oh,
Could be wrong.
definitely the ketchup shit. I didn't
hate
know
to
the
ruin
cheesy.
stuff for tomorrow, but let's find out for sure. The internet will know. The internet, in between working to end humanity,
Yeah.
actually knows some stuff.
It knows-
So it's got trivia. On the way to like just destroying humanity, it will give us trivia. So let's see. Where were cheesies invented?
Corbin quickly ahead here, 0-2 to the number 10 hitter, Braden Nye. He's 1 for 2 today with a single run scored and a fielder's choice.
Says the Middle East of the Sahara Desert.
Sounds exactly
What
where I
was
thought of
somebody
cheesy.
doing in the Sahara Desert like 7,000 years ago?
I don't think that's cheesy, man. That can't be right. I can't be right. A cheesy, a fake processed cheesy.
I think that's cheese in general.
Rip down the right field line. That's going to be, whoa, he holds up.
Wow.
That was a long single.
Nice job by Gallo, too. I guess, because I can't see, because I'm sitting in the spot where.
And you're too
So you
blown
tell
away
me,
that the
Jesse,
cheesy was existed.
That's your part of the field. You tell
Yeah.
me what happened down
Yeah,
there.
Gallo got on his horse and got there quickly, got it in. It was a long single by Braden Nye.
Nice.
Nonetheless, puts runners at the corners here. No out. Back to the top of the order for the dangerous Jalen David. 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored and a single. We've come to the conclusion that the cheesy was not invented. In fact,
sorry,
invented
for anybody who
100
was
million
really
years
concerned.
ago.
Why put in where was a cheesy invented?
There's no way the computer was wrong.
Okay. Well, yeah, computers can't be wrong. Well, you know what the problem is? Once again, I'm using Microsoft for the search because and Microsoft search is useless. Let's see.
Rocket to center there.
Oh my
Prashad
goodness.
going back. He's going to make the catch. Runner tags from third base. That's Kyle Vaughn. He's going to easily score. They'll put the 6th run on the board here for Batavia in the 6th. 1 out.
Second baseman, Cooper Russell.
Bringing up Cooper Russell.
Okay. What, the game's not on? There's no sound again? No video, no sound. On
There
the
was no
broadcast.
video and no sound. No one's going to hear the air of Darren knowing that the cheesy was invented 17,000 years ago.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we just had, thanks, Cord. So we just had a report that we are not on this particular broadcast, but it may be a different one. Hard to say. We'll keep talking anyway because
It's kind of fun.
we like to talk.
Yeah, we like to
say
talk.
words. Doesn't matter if
Yeah.
people hear them or not.
I really wish we got that cheesy fiasco on record, though. That would have been something I can hold against you for the rest of the season.
I did get to the bottom of the cheesy thing. Turns out it was not invented in the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
Shocker. Shocker. So for those of you who just had, you're like, wow, did you hear this? Run and tell people, like the rest of the family in the house. The cheesy was invented in the Sahara Desert.
In the middle of the desert, they got
7,000
powdered
years
cheese
ago.
7,000 years ago.
Yeah, as it turns out, it was invented in Chicago, Illinois in the 1940s.
That makes way more
Which
sense.
does make a lot more sense. Yeah.
Oh, my.
But, see, now this is interesting. Yeah, I'm seeing something different in Wikipedia.
Oh, Wikipedia. Okay,
It's Cheesies are a brand of cheese puff snack food made and sold in Canada.
But was it invented
Oh,
in
but
Chicago?
that's the ones, these
Yeah.
Cheesies, which are awesome too, by the way.
Yeah, those are the ones that are like the
'Cause I'm-
mixes, right? Are those like those poofy ones that are in the like,
That's kind of
the party
derivative
mix
of it.
style?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's more the style.
I like the
I'm
crunchy one. Before like the soft poofy one, I like the crunchy.
I like them both.
Cheeto.
I like all kinds of cheeses.
Yeah,
and I
you-
know that orange stuff is probably toxic, but
Yeah, it's definitely not good for you. Definitely not good for you.
full count here. Big opportunity for Corbin. He's coming up against the meat of the order again. Russell, Inman, Brock. If you're a pitcher and you're looking for love, this is not the place you go. Stay away from this block.
It's a shot to left. Gregus is under it for the second out.
Russell just missing that one. Corbin had him a little bit off balance.
This is a big out here. If you can get Inman to get out of the inning before the dangerous Evan Brock comes up. Brock 2 for 2 with a walk, 4 RBIs, and a run scored today.
Jackson Inman at the plate.
Darren's heart is broken. No chips, no cheesies, no ketchup chips.
So no cheesies
Oh,
today?
gosh.
Okay.
Runner's going. Hard toss down the second. Not in time, though. It's going to be a stolen base for Braden Nye.
Oh, and 1 the count here on Inman. Batavia, since losing to the Ironbacks, have certainly taken delight in really kind of getting back on the good foot versus the Ironbacks.
Yeah. Well, they've had a lot of opportunities, right? Doubleheader on Saturday. Sorry, Sunday. Nope.
Where they
It was Saturday. Yeah.
first game they just stepped on the gas, sped away, and crushed the Ironbacks.
Yeah.
Second game, Ironbacks had the lead there
Yep.
late into the game and just couldn't hold on. And
Yeah,
they
it was
lost
just a
by a run.
Much better game for sure, right?
Yeah. So I mean, and that's one of the things about the Ironbacks that you like. They're pretty resilient. Like they don't. When there's times where you're like, man, they got to be down in the dumps right now.
Yeah, they
come
keep
back
battling
fighting.
back, and that's what gives you a little bit of hope in this ball game, right? Like they had
Yeah.
6-0, but one big inning and they're right back in this thing. There's a lazy
That is
looper.
gonna-
Gregis can't
Oh.
make the catch. That one's gonna drop. Scores the 7th run of the game for Batavia.
Number 11, Evan Brock.
There's not really been a lot of impressive hits by them today. Like there's been
Just
few
a couple.
rocket, like
There's been a
double
couple
into right
doubles.
field and what
The
have
right
you.
field
Yeah,
and one
yeah.
to left field there. That was
But for the 7 runs, it has
no.
been a bit underwhelming in terms of what we've seen.
Yeah, they had
there.
that one inning where I think they had 4 singles, and all of them just found holes between third and short. Like it was something to behold here. And the foreshadowing of Smash Mouth means Evan Brock's coming up,
Yeah, exactly.
and there is
Blame
a
it
runner on
Smash
base.
Mouth.
Takes the first pitch down
What was
low
the
for a
last
ball.
song was just played there? Could have been Smash Mouth. Did they just play Smash Mouth
Yeah.
again?
For him coming up. Yeah, that's right. I just said it's the foreshadowing of Smash Mouth. Means Evan
Yeah,
Brock's
man.
coming up, and it was in fact Smash Mouth.
That's the old thing, right? Like, they say, how does Smash Mouth get into your house? You invited him in.
Yeah.
And I understand it the first time, but we keep inviting
Yeah,
him
it's
back.
like,
come on back, Smash
Fool
Mouth,
me
play
once,
that
shame
song
on
again.
me. Fool
Yeah.
me, or shame on you. Fool me twice.
Yeah, fool
shame on me.
for 2 years.
Swing and a miss there.
Ooh,
2 and
pull a
1.
little string there. 2 and 1. Brock with a big smile on his face as he feels like he just a little bit fooled by that one. Brock's had a good game today. 2 for 2, double, single, walk, whack of RBIs. Oh,
Upstairs. 3 and 1 the count.
What's he at? Is he at 3 hit by pitches so far?
3 hit by pitches on the evening. Yep.
None of them hurt. I can say that for sure. These guys are all going to be okay.
I'm sure they all.
It was a lot of. It seemed like breaking balls, so I think they're all fine.
That one skips away. That's going to be a walk to Brock. Putting runners on the corners as a pitch skips away from Gatens.
Number 20, Glenn Brooks.
Yeah. First and third, 2 out. If you're hearing huffing and puffing, it's coming from behind us. As Red Foreman. We got a little meeting at the mound here. Have a conversation. Sweet Caroline comes on.
Ooh.
I'm all for Sweet Caroline. I
Yeah.
have no problem. I think it's played at the ballpark.
We
should be played
finally
at the ballpark.
hit a song that Darren can sit through, I think.
You know what's interesting? Anthems, right?
Yep, okay.
Anthems are always a curious thing. I've never really fully understood it, so I'm just going to say that right up front. I don't get the whole standing, whatever. But I get it, whatever. But we all have to stand, right?
Mhm.
But how is it people on the other side of the fence feel no obligation either? You can hear the song.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
the
true.
rule
yeah.
you got to stand if you hear the song?
It's a valid point. But if they're outside the fence, aren't they standing?
No, it was the people at the park over there.
Oh, on
It
the
was like a
diamond
baseball
there.
practice.
On the diamond there, yeah.
I guess it's like event centric. If you're not at the event, you don't have to stand.
Event
My little
specific.
sister
Event
will
specific,
will stand up at home for the anthem.
Wow.
Every game, and she will get very angry at you if you do not stand with her.
Hey, it's passion.
That is passion. She's actually volunteering at the World Cup, so she'll be part of that big game tomorrow, the Portugal game.
Yeah, nice.
Canada.
Did she
get
leave 3
through
days
the-
ago to get down there? Or?
Yeah.
So much. That one
Just missed
smoked
that
right to
one.
Gregus, who makes the catch for the third out. Batavia gets 2, and it's 7-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. I don't even know if
Well,
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the bottom of the 6th. 7-0 Batavia lead over the Niagara Ironbacks. Michael Gregus coming up here to lead things off for the Ironbacks in the 6th. Gregus having a tough night at the plate. Strikeouts both at bat so far. See if he can get on base here to get something going for the Ironbacks tonight.
yeah. Pretty much everybody's had a rough night tonight for the Ironbacks. So they're looking to find some little something, as they say. And Gregus trying to start him off. And tough against the lefty, Hoshide.
Let's quickly ahead here, 2-0.
That's a
There's a
whole lot
chopper
of
on the
uphill
first.
climbing here.
He's going to make it himself for the first out.
Uphill just keeps getting steeper.
Bringing up the shortstop, Peyton Panazzo, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And grounded to third in the first inning.
So Batavia's field, Dwyer Stadium, John Elway hit his first professional home run
Wow.
at Dwyer Stadium.
Wow.
Yeah.
Denver Broncos quarterback John Elway.
It's interesting. We've looked through because a lot of these towns that we play, they were former New York Penn League teams, right? That's kind of things like Auburn and what have you. you, and you can go through this whole like massive laundry list of former major leaguers like we've done in some of these past games.
Yep.
Not so easy with Batavia.
So
There you
Looper
go.
That's going to find the grass there in right center for a single.
And you may ask why. They had a team there essentially from 1939
Wow.
to 2020.
Oh, wow.
So I should have about 3 innings worth of players to rhyme
You'd
off
think
here.
so, yeah?
Except they were the Indians farm team.
Oh,
And Major League, the movie, that was no lie.
yeah.
That was a tough organization.
There was no Willie Mays Hayes?
Yeah.
That's a chopper foul there by Gallo.
You know who did play there, though? See, they actually went through a bunch of different organizations. But in 1966, Cito Gaston played there
Nice.
as a 22-year-old.
Cito.
Yeah, and I think at that time they were a Pirates minor league team. So Steve Blass played there, and he World Series hero for the Pirates back in the 70s. Doc Ellis, bit of a legend for his movie where he was pitching. He claimed to be pitched most of his career on acid. Not most of his career, some of his career. I don't want to exaggerate. But yeah, so they had some players there, man. Kelly Gruber played there in 1980.
Kelly Gruber, another J.
Yeah, well,
Cito,
he was
Kelly,
with Cleveland at that time.
Yeah. There's a shot to Gallo. That's going to be back-to-back hits for the
go.
Ironbacks here.
Hey now.
Gallo again, just batting 2 for 2 in there, reaching in there in the fourth.
Gallo with those line drives in the right center.
It's a big opportunity for Cutler here. 2 men on, 1 out. It's been a tough day at the plate for him with 2
2
strikeouts,
Ks.
but one swing of the bat changes things dramatically here.
Maybe pressing a little hard. He's got some loved ones in attendance.
That's right. That rock's looking lonely, though.
Oh, tied up there. Tough pitch from Oshide. I mean, we've seen a lot of power from him. The 2 biggest home runs we've ever seen at this part are from Kieran Cutler.
That's right.
So, I mean, we got a lot to be thankful for. We don't get to call a lot of home runs. I still feel bad this first home run. I think I was talking about Fraggle Rock, comparing Newfoundland to Fraggle Rock, which in hindsight could sound a little condescending, but I didn't mean it that way at all. It just seemed like a magic. First off, I love Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock's a really good show.
You know, I'm surprised his dad didn't bring that up in our conversation, actually. About how
Maybe he liked it.
Maybe he did.
Nice take.
Maybe
nice
he
take.
did.
He got fooled by that pitch the first time. Held up that time 2-1. But I think almost, I don't know if all of Canada agrees on a lot, but I think we could agree we like Newfoundland.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Kind of glad it's part of our country.
Outside 3-1.
Didn't become part of Canada until 1967.
Wow.
The year I was born. I think they were like, well, now that you got that guy.
Yeah, we
Whoa.
gotta get our own province here.
But yeah, so I think St. Louis was actually a farm team there in Batavia. So they had Tony Pham played there, 19 years old, 2007.
Tony
Lance
Pham.
Lynn, 2008. Matt Carpenter, 2009. And then they got taken over by the Florida Marlins.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is kind of the equivalent to being owned by the Indians. in
Right.
the
Right.
80s
Kind of
and
went full
70s.
circle on that one.
Yeah. So they had for all those years, Edward Cabrera was really the only
Was
guy.
the
of
only
note.
guy coming through, which is still kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty current.
Strike 3 call, the 3rd strikeout of the evening for Cutler, much to the chagrin of the crowd.
That's, I don't know if in fairness is the way to preface this, but that's kind of been called all night.
It has, yeah.
I mean, from here it looks outside, but I don't know.
It's going to be 2 outs, 2 on here for the extra hitter, Hendrik Vandermeer. 0 for 1. He reached on an error by the shortstop in the second, stole second, but was left stranded.
Big chance for Vandermeer to change a little of the narrative of this game, which has largely been while you were sleeping for the Ironbacks offense.
Oh, there goes the runner. Double steal. Runners. Ball skips away from the shortstop, covering second there. It's going to put runners in second and third now.
That's a wild call. Down 7-0. But they made it. So, again, I can't say it enough. What do I know?
Chopper off the plate there, 1-2. You think that was the call there, the double steal? Or do you think that was just...
Well, I know if we asked Richard Griffin after the game, usually he pleads innocent on such things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, you know the whole thing about, the manager covered for his players. We don't. Oh,
Inside there, 2-2.
mostly I have no idea why they ran. Or I was in the bullpen. I was in the bullpen. I don't know what happened there. Although perhaps Richard is just entertaining us there after the game.
Telling us tales.
Yeah, could be.
Strike
That's
three
strike
called.
three.
Down goes Vandermeer. Down go the Ironbacks. Back-to-back Ks for Hoche Day to end the inning here. 7-0 as we head to the top of the seventh.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It is 7-0 for the Batavia Muckdogs over the Ironbacks. And I gotta say, as much as it's been a bit of a bummer so far of a game for those of us liking when the Ironbacks do well, I just found out that Dylan Miles is gone for the year for the Ironbacks. He just pitched for 1 month, wowed us with his stuff, gave us some honestly the best pitch games we've ever seen for the Ironbacks. So we'll miss him.
Hit 97.
97. Yeah,
97.
I mean, it was that game, that matchup with Batavia last time. That was by far the best pitching matchup we've seen.
Yeah, and then even the guys coming out of the bullpen there. Woodley was really effective too for Batavia.
Yeah, I mean, all over. Who was it who pitched it? It was Sliss, right? Jake Sliss?
Yep.
Yeah, he was really good. Look at that guy's stats. He's got 18 innings, 32 Ks. And again, like for those of us that love baseball, it's always great to see two outstanding starting pitchers with very different styles and stuff. So we got lefty, kind of crafty lefty. Though, man, he could amp up that fastball when he had to.
Yep.
And then we had, Miles doing his thing there with the hard fastball, just eliciting.
His curve started really coming on last game because his
It did.
fastball actually wasn't hitting as much. It was his curve that was doing
There
it.
you go. Jaden Corpin with a K. Good for him. Corpin out here for another inning's work. And this is, can't really say enough about it. Corpin has been an innings eater for 2 years for these guys.
He has.
And you watch him out on the mound and he just keeps battling and battling. I can't say enough about it. Like sometimes the results can be tough. Like he's got some tough results thus far this season.
Yep.
But he stays in there, he battles, and he gives his teams innings, which is really invaluable.
There's a shot. Gotta find a hole between third and short. That's been the MO for the Muckdogs all evening.
Yeah, nickels and dimes, but that adds up. And there's something to be said. Like if we're looking at a counterpoint here, how many times have the Ironbacks actually struck out here today? Right? Yeah, I mean the Ironbacks just haven't got their bat on the ball to even get that. When they have, we've seen some errors from Batavia who are fallible. But they haven't made them work in the field at all.
Yeah, 10 hits this evening, only 2 for extra bases.
Right. And how many times have the Ironbacks struck out today?
Ironbacks have struck out 11 times, I believe.
Yeah, so you're not getting those little scrimmage. Nothing's going to fall your way if it can't even get out there to fall
12.
any place, right?
12 strikeouts in the night.
12 Ks, right through 6.
Through 6. That's a balk there.
Okay, a balk. That moves the runner up.
Let's go to move Romich to second. Jalen Rock up here, 0-1.
Got a double today. Saw him rip one into right field.
And had
First batter off of Corpin. He's doubled in Kate.
he had that questionable
Corpin.
slide in the third base there.
I don't know what that was. There was some tumbling involved there. Gravitational glitch of some sort seemed to impact what took place there. I still don't really understand how he got out on that.
Yeah. We'll have to get the information down after the game. There's a shot in the right field. Rounding. Oh, no, they're going to hold him at third. Gallo again, quick to get the ball in back to the infield there. Puts runners at the corners again for Batavia. Third inning in a row now, having
Nice
runners
job
at the
by
corners.
Gallo. I'd actually already scored Romich. So now I have to get rid of that RBI that I'd given to Roke. Runners on first and third now.
Kyle Vaughn. Vaughn was hit in the back. Its first pitch against Corpin. Last inning came around the score. Takes a first pitch swinging foul.
We're in the fourth inning for Corpin here, and we've got like 3 hit by pitch. Got some errors in the field. Like a lot of things have happened.
0-2 now. It's definitely been an adventurous 4 innings. And with all that, it's only given up 4 runs, though. So
Yeah, and it's a tough lineup. This is one of, if not the best lineup in the conference, in their division. I mean, Batavia is sort of the class of this division. They were last year. Oh, Corpin way off on that one. Yeah, Batavia currently tied with Jamestown atop the West at 15-6. Auburn, who really got off to a hot start. Nice job by Corpin with a K. Auburn's fallen off a bit here. They were red hot start. And then, like when you look at the Ironbacks, Jesse, like they're in this pack of teams, Elmira, 10-9, Olean, who's here tomorrow, 10-10. Niagara Falls America's 9-12, tied with the Ironbacks. You got Geneva 6-13. So they're in this pack that they could climb up.
Right there, and you see the possibilities, right? Like I said, their offense has been slipping the last couple games, but all season they've been on. They got the big bat of Fenwick, who's not in the lineup tonight. Obviously, we talked about Gallo all game here today, just how effective he's been.
Oh, he's been fantastic.
Their pitching has been night and day better than last season. Like
It
they could make a run here as the calendar turns to July and kind of climb the pack.
Yeah, and just for any of those in the Niagara region or watching the game, watching the live stream, tomorrow, 1 o'clock, here, deep in the heart of the place where dreams come true, Merritt, Ontario, the Ironbacks are taking on the Olean Oilers. So
Like
come
big
on
game
down
there.
the park. Beer's cold.
It's going to be extra cold, hopefully, tomorrow with a heat warning in
You can
effect.
stop by the Lion Dunk Schoolie Pool if you like. They've got extended hours.
That's a shot to center, but Greg just in
There
left
you
field is
go.
going to make the catch. No damage, hun. There, 0 runs given up. 7-0 Batavia as we head to the bottom of the 7th in the 7th-inning stretch.
Hey, welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the bottom of the 7th. The Ironbacks are down 7-0 to the Batavia Muckdogs. We got a new pitcher, Jesse.
Irwin's Branch coming in for the Muckdogs.
Yeah, this is his, let's see, the 7th appearance. He's pitched 10 1/3 thus far, 14 hits, 12 walks, 10 Ks. So we'll see what we get here from Irwin.
Let's hopefully the Ironbacks can take advantage here and
Well, they got Connor Gatens leading it off, and they're hoping to find the little offenses they have been all darn game.
that's right. Gayton's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far. It's our first pitch strike.
Strike one. Gator's usually one of the more reliable guys who can do something against anybody. So we'll see if he can lead the charge here. Branch from Jackson State University. There you go.
Just down low, 1-1 the count.
Actually, forgive me, he's actually attending Mohawk Valley Community College. Second season with the Muckdogs. Oh,
Rocket.
just
That was tattooed to the rock, and it's a home run.
gracious. Off the rock. Off the party deck in left field. Man, he hit that a mile.
That was what we've been waiting for from Gatens today. Even the last couple games, you've really seen him just kind of behind on a few pitches there, but he wasn't behind on that one. Welcome to the game. Irwin's branch.
That
Gatens
one
took you.
blossomed on its way over the left field fence. That was like a whole lifespan. It started off as a little immature, maybe a little bit too high,
It was.
and then it just, found its groove there somewhere between third base and left field fence.
Definitely, Evan Brock was definitely in a little bit on that one. He had to go a
Yeah.
long way.
Oh, wow. The golden fence topper could not contain that ball off the bat of Connor Gatens. Something to cheer about for Ironbacks fans who had to wait a full 7 innings for it to happen. Let's see if that starts something. Carter Shin trying to find his best self.
He's quickly ahead here, 2-0.
I think you're just looking for him to seem like a little calmer on the pitches moving. You see a lot of different action in the box. A lot of it not exactly conducive to doing the things he usually does.
A slicer just fouled on the right field line.
Man, oh
2-1.
man. For Irwin's, for Irwin's branch. That's a tough greeting.
Yeah.
That's no way to say hello. Crowd starting to come to life. The organist starting to feel the vibe.
A strike two. Branch has got a pretty active wind up there.
He does. He's got some animation going on. 2-2 on Shin. Takes a second after that. That outside strike's been a strike all game. Like it or don't like it. A cool breeze suddenly wafting through the press box.
So fouls off the stale left. We were
Very welcome.
begging for that all day, to be honest.
See if it can rehabilitate my chocolate RX bar, which is
No, it's a goner. There's no coming back from
decisions
that
I'd
one.
like to have over again.
Yeah.
Should I bring this chocolate item to the baseball game?
In
or
a
not?
40-degree weather day.
Yeah, sure I should.
I'm sure Caroline didn't agree to that one.
No,
either.
she is otherwise occupied.
Where's Red Foreman when you need him? He'd
Yeah.
definitely have an answer for that.
Yeah, well, not exactly Mr. Great Decision himself. Oof.
Upstairs.
Full
Full
count.
count now to Shin. Was way
Branch has
upstairs.
been all over the place.
He has.
Had a decent
got
college
some-
season. Had like 22 innings, 27 Ks, 4.76 ERA in college. Oh,
Just fouled that one off again. A little bit of activity in the Ironbacks bullpen as we head here in the
it's gotta be-
7th.
You think Corpin's probably done? For
Yeah.
The night.
Yeah.
That fastball really jumps on you.
Yeah.
Branch here. You notice that? Is it kind of like a herky jerky?
Yeah, so I was saying the
Motion
wind up
and-
there a couple times. He's got like this really.
See, the organist
That
is
centric
right into
leg.
this game. The organist is believing.
All
there's
it took was a
chance.
home run to wake him up too, I guess.
People are stomping on the stands.
Another foul off there. Staying alive here.
Shin just behind on those fastballs.
Yeah.
Not catching up. I wonder, like, has he thrown anything beyond the fastball in the zone
No.
thus far? Like, other than the one that went off the party bar in left field? There it is again.
Down low. It's going to be a walk. No outs here. Home run or walk to lead things off. The Ironbacks in the 7th. Bringing up Cooper Martin.
I'll tell you, give the fans credit, man. They've hung in here. It's still believing.
100%. That's what you like to see, right? I think that was one of the highlights of actually last game. We talked about Miles. We've talked about the win. You get 9-9, but the crowd that last game
Yeah, that
was
absolutely
something else, I tell
Wasn't
you.
a big crowd, but totally dialed into that game.
They were in it to the very end. They were cheering them on. They're up there. Clanton ball skips away from the catcher. Shin runs down, but he's thrown out
my
at second.
Goodness.
I think there was a late jump there trying to get to that.
I'll tell you, heck of a throw by Romich. Like,
Absolutely.
Give him credit for that. Like, great throw to second base. Not Shin's best decision.
No.
And it's a 7-1 game. That's tough.
Yeah, it looks like he's delayed a little bit on the initial takeoff.
Yeah, that hesitation probably killed him.
Yep.
And maybe when in doubt, 7-1, stay where you're at. Martin behind 0-2. Big break for Branch.
Oh.
That was a huge break for Branch.
That was massive.
About gifts.
That was massive.
That's up there with the Vaughn player or Rock.
The Rock play at third base.
Yeah.
Yep. Outside. 2-2.
I'll tell you, it's easy for me to sit back here and say, I mean, it's pretty much just a fastball you got to worry about. But there's an oddity to his motion that I feel like the hitters are struggling to catch up with.
There's
Other
a
than
chopper down there,
St.
the short, fielded by David. Long toss over, makes the play. Quickly how the tables have turned. A home run and a walk turns into 2 outs now.
Yep.
That quickly.
Yep. David, that was a close play too.
It was very
that
close.
That ball was pretty close to being tossed away, and again another friendly hop. I feel like Jalen David's not feeling it in the field at all.
Let's bring it up. First baseman Grayson Doctor, still looking for his first hit of the night. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. A grounder to short. He takes a first pitch strike.
Yeah, Branch has certainly bounced back. It's funny the things that can change your perspective. Just getting a little and that was Romich.
Yeah, and watch
Huge
a bit
play by
more.
Romich.
It's like the little hitch in his kick step. That's interesting.
Yeah,
He's got most like a kick
It's
and then an
almost
additional.
like a shot put
Yeah.
motion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's coming from under his chin or something.
Yeah, it's just a weird
Ooh,
like a
there's
secondary.
good curveball. Yeah, if he could place that pitch in conjunction with a fastball, like that's tough repertoire to deal with. Oh,
Strike 3. Down goes Doctor for the second time tonight. And down go the Ironbacks, but they get one on a rocket to left field by Connor Gadens. And it's 7-1 as we head to the top of the 8th.
Batavia 7, Niagara 1.
Ironbacks
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the top of the 8th. It is 7-1 for the Batavia Muckdogs. We're at the top of the order for Batavia. Jalen David has had an adventurous day at the field.
There's 1 for 4 at the plates thus far. New pitcher for the Ironbacks coming in, Luke Abel. We've seen him a few times here.
Yeah, David with an RBI today. A sac fly in his last at bat. Yeah, Abel's been effective when we've seen him thus far this year. And his walk-up song is Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer, so we were lucky enough to be regaled by Mel Romanen, breaking from his Red Foreman persona for a moment to sing some Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
From Chilliwack, BC. Speaking of great Canadian bands,
Right.
you know Chilliwack. Gone, gone, gone. She's been gone so long.
Well,
She's
don't
been
ruin our
gone, gone,
content for
gone so long.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a shot to right field. And the one thing is David can really run here. Quickly in there, but boy, he turned on a dime and into second base for a leadoff double. And now that we've determined the cheesy's not invented in Canada, what else are we going to talk about?
That's not what we determined.
Well, kind of.
Well, the actual cheesy's unquote, quote unquote cheesy, that is a Canadian thing.
Okay.
I think it's derivative, though, of the product that was invented in Chicago in the 1940s.
The cheesy
as
poof,
opposed to
yeah.
the Sahara Desert.
Oh, there goes
7,000
David
years
going
ago.
to third. He easily steals third base. Just as
Still
we're
running.
talking there.
That's not a shocker.
Yeah, like
Been
I said,
running
he
wild
came
all
in
game.
there with 25 stolen bases.
Keaton's didn't budge, what gives you a really good idea of what kind of lead it was. Infield is in.
Fouls that one off there. 0-2 to Cooper Russell. He's 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts, fly out to left. Reached on an error in the 5th and stole a base and scored. That's a shot right at
Adam.
Mazzo.
The old Adam Bowl.
We'll take it there for the first out of the 8th. Let's bring it up Jackson Inman. 2 for 3. Walk, single, double, RBI, run scored.
Jackson Inman generally looks disenchanted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Like, he doesn't like any of the calls, but he's a tough out up there. He's got some Red Foreman in him.
You think so?
He might be the apple of Red Foreman's eye. over here.
Oh.
Give him a little grumpy corner infielder, bats left-handed.
He's not a catcher, though. When I know a Red Foreman, he likes catchers.
Yeah, that's
so.
true. He does like his catchers. Want to know the count here. Infield's still in. Ironbacks trying to keep that Batavia lead at 6 runs.
Fouls that one off. 1-1. I guess we stand here. The dangerous Evan Brock waits on deck.
Yeah, this part of the order from Batavia is relentless. There's nothing easy, and they wear pitchers down. You saw to start the game.
Yep.
Right? Even though Kemp didn't get scored on in that first inning, they made him work. There's like 2 quick outs and then 3 and 4 hitters.
Back-to-back walks.
Yeah.
Just a strike there. 1 and 2 the count.
And that, leaves a little mark on the pitcher going into the next inning.
Well,
Had to
yeah.
work a little bit harder than he wanted to. Had to show a few more pitches than he wanted to.
That's right. If your pitch count gets up around 30 in that first
it's-
inning, right?
I think people don't realize sometimes the carryover from what one batter does to the next person,
Down low, 2 and 2.
Inman has never been an easy out. Not once. Didn't do a whole lot the last game he was here, but he was a tough out each and every time. Oh, 3-2. I'll tell you, and we talked about it, Batavia hasn't really gotten off at the plate that much. There
No,
hasn't been a ton
no.
of loud doubles, triples, home
Like
runs,
I said,
whatever.
outside, I mean, they only had 2 extra base hits coming into this inning here, and then of course you had the lead off double by David.
And they've gotten the bat and the ball, as opposed to the Ironbacks.
Yeah, they're
who
finding holes. A lot of
2/3
them in
the time
between
have
third
not
and
gotten
short
it.
there.
Yep.
Not a lot to the right field side that's been singles.
There you go. Him is staying alive. It's what he does. It's what he does. Nothing more frustrating as a pitcher. You start getting here and you're like, well, he's seen everything.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do now? Walked
Inside.
him.
Let's go to Wacom. Runners at the corners.
See if
4th
they'll-
inning in a row now for Batavia.
The fielder, Evan Brock.
And again, the dangerous Evan Brock with a new walk-up song. I think they've learned their lesson from the last 2 times playing All-Star for Evan Brock. That maybe it's time to change things up.
Brock's had a good day.
He's had an
2 for 2.
excellent day.
2 walks, single, double, 4 RBIs. He's been something. And let's see if they try to middle infield double
Runners
play
going
position.
there.
But nice toss by Gatens, but
Safe.
just a little late. Good jump for Inman there too. I thought it was a good toss by Gatens.
It was an excellent toss.
Yeah. 0-1 the count. Now those middle infielders that had been playing a double play depth have to come in. Well, they don't have to come in, but this is the Ironbacks, so they do come in.
Fouls it off there. Quickly ahead of Brooke.
Yeah, they could use K here. Abel's pitched 12 1/3 innings, got 13 Ks. Could use one right here, right now.
Fouls it off
There
and
you
stays
go.
alive.
Yeah, such a tale of two cities when it comes to the ability to make contact today.
Yeah.
That what a study in contrast. Ironbacks pitchers have had to fight for everything. So it's amazing the Golden K happened, although Jesse suggests that was an error.
That
On the
looked
part of-
like a strike right there. I
That's
did.
been a strike all
all
game
day
long.
it's been.
All game that's been a strike, and it suddenly stopped. Suddenly
Sweat in the
stopped.
eye.
Yeah, that was surprising. 1-2.
Outside, 2-2.
Boy, Abel, who's been ahead the last 2 hitters, wasn't done any favors there as home plate umpire has changed gears on his perspective. 2-2, infield in. That is high in the air in the right field. That's going to be tough. That fall finds some cool Merton grass. 2-2 is still the count. Johnny Cash. There you go. Johnny Cash is good. More Johnny Cash. 2-2, 1 out. Evan Brock making Luca Abel really work here. Peyton Panazzo's sunglasses reflecting the overhead field lights as he creeps into the grass.
There's
That
a
ball's hit to right. Gallo camps underneath it.
makes the catch, but
That'll score a run. Nice toss from Gallo.
yeah, David's too much speed on the base pass there to keep him at bay. Another
That was a-
RBI.
Strong throw by Gallo. Banana split song.
Another RBI for Brock there. That's 5 on the evening.
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4.
Wow,
I used to
Darren's
watch
got
this
a
when I was a kid.
second song of the evening that Darren's enjoying.
I remember thinking Banana Splits was the coolest show on TV.
Yeah.
I was very young. Nice job by Abel fighting it off. Coming back. That's a tough part of the order, man. It doesn't get any easier with Brooks.
No. No, he hasn't got a hit today, but
He
he's been hit by
He's
something.
been hit.
Yep.
Yeah, which has been a frequent flyer today.
There's a lazy fly ball to right, but Gallo's going to make the catch easily. The Ironbacks escape with only giving up one. It's 8-1 as we head to the bottom of.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the bottom of the 8th. The Ironbacks down by 7 to the Batavia Muckdogs, who have a new pitcher in here, Jackson Reed. He's only pitched 2 1/3 innings for Batavia, giving up 3 runs, 5 walks, 2 Ks. Under Prashad in his last game for the Ironbacks, and conceivably his last at bat. And trying to get something going for an Ironbacks team, desperate need of getting things going. Last inning showed a little promise. Connor Gayton's launching one off the party deck, the rock in left field, over the left field fence for a home run. But after Carter Shin was cut down in the bases, Batavia got it back together. And so here we are, 8-1. Bottom of the 8th. Reed came in as 3-0, and based on this really small sample size of 2 1/3 innings where he's walked 5 guys, this is sort of what you would think could happen, some wildness, and that's what we're seeing right now from Reed. There he goes, strike 1. Prashad taking a step towards first base, but the umpire saying not so fast. 3-1 the count. Good fastball from Reed there. Oh, really see him lose his form in that one. That's a walk to Prashad. So we got a runner on first base. Here comes Michael Gregas. 0 for 3 today. 2 Ks. Grounder to first base.
The Ironbacks left fielder, Michael Regas.
Gregas trying to find the good foot here today. Batavia pitching really done a number on the Ironbacks, starting with Noah Nix, who had a really fine outing. Really kept everybody off balance. And including Gregus, and see if he can find his best self against Reed here. A lot of uphill ahead of them, but the Ironbacks trying to claw back. Whoa. That was, I think, a potential curveball that was unrealized in its ambition to be a curveball. Just sort of ended up, just really didn't get on top of that. So it's 2-0 as a count. I don't know if you're maybe like forcing him to throw you a strike before you swing here, but there it is. 2-1. I mean, he snaps out that fastball. Looks pretty good. It's 2-1. Prashad with a modest lead. I mean, I never would suggest the Ironbacks wouldn't run in any situation, but you'd think there's a poke right to center. That's a single for Gregus. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Don't look now, but the Ironbacks making a little noise. And that'll bring up Peyton Panazzo. Panazzo from Homer Glen, Illinois. High school, St. Rita of Cascia. Favorite TV show? Summer I Turned Pretty.
Never
There you
seen
go.
it.
You never seen it?
No.
Okay.
Have you?
You play it however you want. Favorite food? Any kind of burrito.
It's my kind of guy right there. I love a good
You a
burrito.
burrito guy?
I love tacos and burritos, my man.
I don't understand burritos.
What don't you
They
understand
seem
about them?
I mean, they just seem confusing to me. Like, I love tacos.
Yeah.
Love tacos.
Yeah.
Burritos just seem to be like just too many
It's
different
an elevated
possibilities.
taco, really. It's closed.
that what it is?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I like hard shell tacos.
Yes, there's a difference. You
like
can't have
that.
a hard shell burrito.
Squaring around. is
Usually both
Panazzo.
ends of the burrito are sealed to keep everything intact. Usually
Okay.
consists of beans, rice.
Gotcha. So they went down to Nicaragua. It's the black beans with rice with everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember going that to Costa Rica too. Black beans and rice at breakfast.
You know what I don't understand? Is what's the thing that's like a banana, banana?
A plantain?
I don't understand plantains. Like, just have a banana. What are you having a plantain for?
They're sweeter. They
Do
cook
you like
nicely.
plantains?
Well, when you cook them, yeah, they're great.
I don't
Cooked
get it.
plantains.
No, I don't get it.
And
Yeah,
maybe
that
this
was another
came-
thing in Nicaragua, like huge on plantains.
Yeah, maybe it's all humidity and climate though too. They can't grow bananas, but they can grow plantains.
That's ball three. Ladies and gentlemen, we got like something interesting happening. Stop talking about plantains, Jesse. There's a baseball game going on.
I've not even kept score because I was too busy doing video there, which is why people are probably watching and seeing what's going on. I can't tell.
3-0 to Panazzo.
This
This
guy.
could, you know. There's strike. 3-1 is the count. Jordan Gallo on deck. I'm telling you. It's a long climb ahead, but some possibilities here for the Ironbacks. And ladies and gentlemen, the bases are loaded. Nobody is out. Here comes the Ironbacks' hottest hitter, Jordan Gallo.
Yeah, if there's anybody you want up for the Ironbacks tonight in this situation, it would be Jordan Gallo.
Yeah. 2 for 3 today. Reached base all 3 times. Save for an error on the shortstop.
That's right. He came in leading the team in RBIs as well with 19. So
Yeah.
this is a big opportunity here to.
He's been a beast, and nothing's been lucky about it. These are like missiles he's launching out into the American grass. A little meeting on the mound here for Batavia. Because, you know, this is one of those things that the bullpen's up for Batavia.
Yep.
You know, things could get wacky quick.
It could
It
definitely.
only takes
Right?
a couple hits for suddenly Batavia to be wondering what exactly happened.
Right.
You know?
Right. And then we talk about that all the time in games, just in this perfect game league, right? Is
These
that
are-
no
these are
lead is
volatile
safe.
events. Yeah.
No lead is safe. It's like Division 6 men's league. No league is safe.
No lead is safe. Yeah, no, that's well said. And we said it many, many times. Interesting. Inman on the grass here at third base is interesting, as they are at first base. Corners in, bases loaded. I guess trying to stop the
Wild
run.
pitch there. That's going
Here
to
comes
score another
Rashad.
run for the Ironbacks.
It's a free run. Runners on second and third now.
That's right. No out. You got a free base there, though. But obviously, you're not putting Gallo on with
Yeah, if you
again,
get
the
a free
Hardy
run,
Rona coming up.
you take the free run. Now the corner's back.
Gallo takes a first pitch swing and fouls it off behind us.
You know you're on when a guy who's throwing as many balls as he has when you're still swinging
Yeah.
before he throws one strike, and I can't blame him. When you're that hot, you want to swing your bat.
Oh, he's behind 1 and 2 right now.
Pretty good pitch there from Reed, who hasn't thrown too many pretty good pitches. Two and two. Reed working pretty quickly here. Action in the bullpen pretty intense for Batavia. I can't imagine things go south here further south for Reed. They'll be in this game much longer.
Another little nice
Full
block by
counts.
Romich, though.
Man, he's thrown a lot of pitches for a guy who just got into the game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's struggling a little bit here for sure.
People are clapping their hands. Everybody's come together to clap their hands here today. Reed from the University of Waterloo. He pitched here last time.
Yeah, he did.
Waterloo. There's only so many times I have to say that word. Full count. Runners on second and third. Jordan Gallo at the plate. That's a walk.
Upstairs. That's going to walk. Gallo to load the bases again.
Bases are loaded. Nobody's out. It's 8-2.
Kieran Cutler. His parents in the crowd. Big moment for Kieran Cutler.
He's had a tough day.
It's had a tough day, but all it
3
takes is
Ks.
one swing of the bat.
Exactly, and they're gonna bring in a lefty to face him. That's how tough things are for Reed right now. They're actually gonna bring in a lefty to face Cutler.
Right.
A bit of a surprise,
Yeah,
right?
Very big surprise.
So this is a huge opportunity for Cutler. And I don't feel like Cutler's looked that bad at the plate. The first at bat, he struggled with Knicks. Started to kind of catch on, but so we'll see. You want more Batavia facts, Jesse?
Please. I'm trying to fill in my box score, so go right ahead.
Okay, all right. Let's see what else I've got. For some reason, I put a lot of information about toxic release inventory.
Okay. That's
I don't know why. I was really digging into that Wikipedia that day.
yeah.
and
I'm
I was finding
dying
out-
for Batavia information, and toxic release inventory
Well,
was
it's
not
just-
on my bingo card.
Well, this is recent stuff. Like we talked about Love Canal in Niagara Falls, and this region here in southern Ontario has its own inglorious history with industrial toxicity
Okay.
and its impacts upon the people in the community. Batavia is, as 2020, is one of the
Largest.
big places for
Yeah.
releasing toxic chemicals that impact not only Batavia but places around it, right? And the people in Batavia.
That's
It tends to largely be the impacts tend to be felt largely by income.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lower the income,
not
the more
not
you're
surprised, I don't
Yeah.
think.
impacted. And that's everywhere. It's
Yep.
universal.
It's definitely everywhere for sure, right?
Yeah. So again, we can not the most positive thing in the world, so we'll just move off it. Again, not sure why I put that down there.
Got a new pitcher on the mound for Batavia, as Darren's teaching us about facts of Batavia and their toxic waste.
I don't know. I don't know why. Again. I
Gonna
blame
be,
it on
lefty
Wikipedia.
Gavin Chandler. Chandler making his 5th appearance on the season. It's 25 and a third innings, 2.49 ERA. So he's a starter coming in here to try to finish things off for Batavia here in the 8th. They're coming in a difficult situation with the bases loaded and the dangerous Kieran Cutler. One swing of the bat could put the Ironbacks right back in this ball game here.
Swatting a mosquito as he takes the mound. The mosquitoes are out here tonight. Big opportunity for Cutler. Corners in again for
Looks like
it's
the
a bonkers decision. I don't get it. You're up
pitcher
8-2.
and the catcher couldn't get their signals together here. Just entering the game. He's a little confused, I guess.
Yeah. Do you get why they have corners in?
No.
It's you're up by 6 runs. Like
Yeah, and it's not the Ironbacks.
You
So I
got
really have
nobody
no
out.
idea.
yeah.
It's not the Ironbacks. But again, the guy's trying to copy, Richard Griffin there at third base with his
Not being
his
able to catch
fielding,
ground
and now
balls.
maybe he's copying him with his infields in and
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bases loaded
exactly. You wanna
situation
be
with no out.
aggressive? You
Yeah.
can be aggressive too.
Yeah, we'll bring the corners in with no out and the bases loaded. We can do that.
I know, looking over the various pitchers available from Batavia, I know you're very disappointed that Carter Fridge Ward is not making another appearance here.
Yeah, I announced him last game. I was going to go on about how interesting and unique nickname Fridge
Yeah, the
was.
Fridge. Yeah.
Turns out I should have known better. He didn't really look like a fridge on the mound. So first pitch swinging.
Just missed.
Cutler just missed that one. Long run for the first base, but it's not going to make it. Cutler gets another
another
chance
life.
here. Cutler gets another chance here.
That was a long meeting. Like, what could possibly have been the big conversation out there on the mound?
Yeah, well, especially just entering the game.
Yeah, he
like
hadn't thrown a
you
pitch yet.
just entered. And you wish would have already talked things over with him entering the game.
Yeah, Cutler with a big chance here. Like, this game could become a game
Right.
if something good happens here. Man, I'll tell you, if he gets a hold of one, those infielders being in.
And he fouls that one off the plate there. He's quickly behind 0-2.
Quickly behind 0-2.
You got Hendrik Vandermeer waiting on deck.
Yeah, lefty coming. Gaten's after that.
That's right. It's a big opportunity for the Ironbacks here in the 8th. Just outside. 1-2.
There's one thing I like about Cutler is he doesn't seem to get bugged out when he's down in the count.
No.
Seems to hang in there. Still
Battles,
have
yeah.
a good approach.
Got Gallo on first, Panazzo on second, Gregus on third. Cutler at the plate. Nobody there at second. What is going on?
That's an interesting thing to do. 1-2. I don't know. They're worrying about things I don't know why you're worrying about when it's 8-2.
Yeah, why are you trying to catch the runner at second in a bases loaded situation?
Yeah.
Like swing and a miss. Down goes Cutler. 4th strikeout of the day. The golden sombrero.
Tough one. Tough day for Cutler. But, that's one of those things. Sometimes you press a little hard you want to do well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And again, your eyes are lighting up. You got
Yeah.
the bases loaded. One swing of the bat can get you right back in this thing, right? And he wants to be the guy to do it. So,
Some games just are not your games.
yeah,
We've all had them.
absolutely.
You
I've made a history of them myself.
And you can start so innocently, right? Like you get a little botched up the first at bat, second time you're just not quite on it, and then all of a sudden you got 3 Ks
That's right.
coming up to the bases.
And now you're
loaded.
really gripping the bat tighter because you just don't want to
Yeah.
go down again.
This is a huge opportunity for the Ironbacks. Vandermeer trying to keep things alive for the Ironbacks.
Upstairs, he's behind.
yeah, Chandler's coming out.
0-2.
He's challenging him.
Yeah, after looking, the things started off so good for the Ironbacks there with getting to read early in the inning. Walk, single, walk, walk.
Chandler just missing high there. That was pretty close. 1-2.
It's a chopper. Just fell. Stays alive here. 1-2.
You can see Vandermeer's right shoulder fly out there. A little fooled by the curveball, but got a piece. Stayed alive.
That's right.
Wonder what he's going to get here. He's been challenging guys with the fastball. Let's see if he goes back to it.
Outside.
Ooh,
2-2.
daddy. 2-2. 2-2. There you go.
Strike 3 call.
Yeah.
Back-to-back Ks for Chandler. Comes in and quiet sticks down for Batavia in the 8th.
Yeah, nice job by Chandler. 2 quick outs.
Let's bring it up. Connor Gatens, who hit a moonshot to left field on the rock there, his last at-bat.
And we were frozen in awe
Yeah.
of the heights on that home run. So maybe not the best home run call ever. So sorry, Connor Gatens. We got
I
excited.
might have did
after.
okay. I don't know. We'll listen to it later.
Yeah, we will. Probably might have been a little slow there.
Yeah.
But we're doing our best. We're doing our best. We're just two, fallible guys. 1-0 in Gatens.
I blame the heat.
2-0. Gatens looked good this game.
He has?
Aside from the home run. Like even the outs, he was.
Yeah, and again, he's really come on because the couple times we saw him earlier in the year, he was sort of just behind. You saw the possibilities, but just a little behind on some of those.
Ooh, 3-0. What do we got on deck here? Carter Shin on deck.
That's right. It'll be a great time too if he can get up here.
Yeah, Carter versus the lefty. He looked a little better his last at bat, so. Green light, you think, for Gatens? 3-1. Gatens takes second. Gets back in there. 3-1. I think time called by Gatens. I think Gatens had something in his eye, so he steps out, steps back in. Clear eyes. What did they say on Friday Night Lights all the time? Yeah, we'll find. We'll get to the bottom of that.
I've only ever seen the movie.
Oh,
Another
my
rocket.
goodness.
That's going deep.
Left.
To left. It is
Grand
gone.
slam.
A grand slam for Connor Gatens.
What do you know? What do you know?
Oh my goodness.
Tillsonburg, Ontario. Means it today.
And just like that, we got a ball game, Darren.
Wow.
8-6.
Grand slam, 8-6. Chandler is motionless on the rubber out there.
My goodness.
Not even like stone faced.
And as the crowd's screaming, welcome back, Connor Gatens.
My goodness. That was
Wow.
a shot, baby. Like that was like a carbon copy.
It was
Off the rock
exactly the
again.
same
Off
thing he
the
just
rock
hit.
again.
Wow. The Rock getting some love tonight, I tell you.
Yeah, man. You know, like This is like land claims. Like it had been property of Newfoundland, but I mean Tilsonburg's made a claim
She's
today.
trying to take it back. Yeah.
Tilsonburg arrived and said, "Hey, wait just a second.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
right.
we can make this
That was
a 50-50
originally my
proposition."
stomping ground was left field, actually. He is the owner of the first home run in Ironbacks history.
Yeah, that's right. He is.
Right? And he hit it right to that spot
Maybe
in left field.
They could divvy up that party deck over there.
Yeah, let's
Like
give
one
everyone
half
gets a-
can be property of Tilsonburg.
That's
the other
right.
half can be property of Newfoundland.
That's right.
2-1 the count.
2-1.
Carter Shin looking to keep it going.
Absolutely.
Man, this game, which had been not looking good for the Ironbacks,
No.
is I think to understate how it looked. Suddenly a brand new thing. It's 3-1 on Carter Shin. And if I'm Batavia, I'm wondering what exactly has happened.
Yeah, it was easy street up there with the starter Nix on the mound.
Yeah.
It felt like eons ago now. With Ironbacks just couldn't get a lick off of them.
It was a strike, full count.
The bullpens come in for Batavia and were relatively effective up until this last couple innings here. And the Ironbacks should start putting on some runs.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a shot there right at the third baseman. Toss to first
Nice
for the
dig it out.
third out of the inning. But the Ironbacks put 5 on the board with a grand slam by Connor Gadens. And it's 8-6 as we head to the top of the ninth.
The Ironbacks, after 8 innings complete. The score is Batavia 8, the Ironbacks 6.
Holy. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. What do you know? A game that once looked out of reach. 8-1 Batavia is now 8-6. We're in the ninth. Caleb Locatelli enters the game from Fort Worth, Ontario. Looking to keep things in check to give the Ironbacks a chance at the bottom of the ninth.
That's right. And that home run by Gatens there in the 8th is still waiting to come down, actually. It's
Man, those are moonshots. Fly me to the moon. We got a pinch hitter here, Jesse. I feel like this is Brian Johnson from ACDC. Pinch hitting here for Redmond. Whew. Locatelli with a fastball high and tight. Locatelli got player of the game and recently for the Ironbacks on the road trip.
just a shot to Martin over at third.
Oh.
Easily handled. Toss to first. Makes the tag, but a little collision there at first, but to get the out.
That was a tough hop on Martin.
It
which
was.
He, once again, really ably adjusted to. But to throw a little bit off the mark, causing Vandermeer to go into the base
It
path.
looks like Doctor, actually.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Doctor in the house to go check on Doctor
Well,
at
there
first.
is, right?
There he is. He's in the house.
Oh, it's Doctor.
Yeah.
Was Doctor first base?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, if somebody
No.
call a doctor. There is a doctor.
No. You can't tell the doctor
Sorry.
because he's up there at first and he's injured.
5-3. 1 out. Nice job by
Cooper
Locatelli.
Romich here at the plate.
Romich made a really nice play, throwing out.
Shin there at
Carter
second
Shin.
base, back in the 7th. Yep.
Yeah, reacting as quickly as he did. Really strong throw to second base. Stuff like that matters. 1-1, just a little high from
1 for
Locatelli.
3 on the day with a walk.
Locatelli's pitched 7 innings, given up 9 hits, 10 earned runs.
Chopper foul here. 1 and 2.
Oh,
to
there's a
count.
play by the third base coach.
Whoa,
What
showing
in the
him-
world is happening?
Showing Big Papa how it's done.
Yeah, exactly. Showing him up at his own house.
Wow.
Whose house is this?
Runs
Not
house.
Big Papa's house. 1 and 2 is the count. There
Swing
you
and
go.
a miss. Down
Strike
goes
3.
Romich. Strike 3
2
call.
quick outs. And Jesse just pointed out, that is officially the 7th K. The
We got a
donut
chant in the
breaks
crowd.
out. This is a crowd that knows what's at stake.
That's right. What
We're
is on
talking-
the line?
We're
10
talking coffee
fans.
cronuts. We're
Hey, I
talking
got some Beechwood actually on Friday.
Birthday cake donuts. What donuts did you get?
I got a vanilla cronut,
Vanilla cronut.
and then I got
vanilla
vanilla bean
cronut.
cronut,
Don't
and I
sell
got
it
a
short.
coffee cronut.
Coffee. Was I right? Like,
It
I
was
don't like
right.
coffee, but look at that.
It was good.
1, 2,
High fly
3.
to center. 1, 2, 3 goes Batavia. The donuts have been won. The crowd is
Go
going
nuts.
wild.
Go nuts.
8-6 as we head to the bottom of the 9th.
Right on, right on.
Depot and Bakery to distribute.
Made this a game.
Take it away, Megan.
Awesome. Thank you, Doug. That's
Hey, it's Sweet Caroline's happening. The crowd is super into it. The throw down to second base. We're getting ready for the bottom of the 9th. The Ironbacks are only down by 2 runs after being down 8-1 coming into the bottom of the 8th. And swinging into the game like Tarzan, the king of the jungle, is Eric Woodley. And we've seen this act before.
The most unique, probably, pitcher on the mound we've seen.
He is. He is. He does not lack for moxie and chutzpah.
That's right. But the Ironbacks got to him last game.
They didn't score a run off of him. He hasn't given up a run this year.
Touche.
So, 15 and a third innings pitch, only 7 hits given up, only 3 walks, 22 Ks. He's going to make the Ironbacks swing the bats. If they want to beat the man, they're going to have to get some hits.
22 strikeouts. Well,
Yeah.
2 hit batters though, so there's that.
Well, Cooper Martin leaned things off.
He doesn't have the crazy Tarzan stance.
Maybe
We were totally
decided
incorrect.
to move on from it.
We were totally incorrect. Obviously, we don't know our. Oh, he does. He's back.
Okay. Yeah. Come on now. One and one. Yeah, he kept it tight last time.
He did.
He did weeble and wobble a little bit, but he kept them clean. There you go. There's a Tarzan King of the Jungle stance. 1-1 the count on Martin. Ooh. 1-2 is the count. That pitch right on that fine line between strike and ball, and the umpire decided that was a strike. It's 1-2. Strike 3. Pulled the string on that one. It's another strikeout for Batavia, who have feasted on the K's today. One out. Grayson Doctor in what conceivably would be his final at bat for the Ironbacks, trying to keep it alive. They need a base runner. And that pitch has been called a strike pretty much all game, so it's 0-1.
Except for that one at bat where it wasn't. Where everyone thought
Right,
it was.
there was
Questionable corner
that
one there.
aberrant call, yeah. Well
That one
outside.
skips away. 1-1.
Shaking that pitch off. Woodley not one for self-doubt. Ironbacks need a base runner, however they can get one.
Doctor sends one in. That's
That
looking as
is
caught.
nice
What a
catch.
catch
What a great
by the
catch in
center fielder, Glenn
field.
Brooks.
Like, give
Excellent
credit
catch.
to Glenn Brooks for a fantastic
That definitely
catch.
looked like that was going to be a base hit for Doctor there.
And with that, the Doctor is out.
That's right. Bringing up London Prashad down to the final out of the 9th inning.
That's tough. Really nice catch by Brooks. We got a good read on it. Nice dive and catch. Speaking of final at bats, here we got London Prashad. Man not lacking in self-confidence himself. We have 2 people facing each other, full of self-belief. We're 1 out left for the Ironbacks to work with as they try to overcome the 2-run deficit. Woodley just missing up and out. 2-0 is the count. Michael Gregus, who singled his last at bat, sitting on deck, hoping to get another chance at the plate. Well, that held up on that. 3-0. I mean, I don't know. Do you need a sign like you're taking?
I'm taking.
I want to bring that tying run to the plate.
I am taking.
There are people stomping on the stands. The home of the old St. Catherine Stompers, perhaps. There you go. Strike
There's a
one from
strike.
Woodley. Right down the gut. It's 3-1. Like I said, they're going to have to earn it off of Woodley.
Strike
Oh,
two.
my goodness.
That
Full count.
was a interesting call.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about that, but it's 3-2 either way. 2 out. Woodley trying to close things out here for Batavia.
And he does it. Strike 3 call. Down goes Prashad, and down go the Ironbacks. 8-6 final. They made a game of it.
They did make
But
a
they
game
fall
of it.
here, and Woodley gets the save. We'll be back tomorrow for a
1
Canada
p.m.
game, 1 o'clock.
Oh, Canada.
Hopefully we get everything up and running. There's no technical difficulties.
Again, our apologies for some of the audio problems we had today, but thanks for sticking with us. It was a fun end, Jesse, I think. I'm glad we stuck around.
I think so,
We
yeah.
didn't storm off.
Absolutely. Yeah, we kept our composure.
We did.
We kept our
Which is
composure.
rare. You always keep your composure. Me, not so much. But hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Come down to the field.
That's right. Olean. See you later.